Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the second event of MTWS today. And oh boy, it is a long overdue event. Over 4,000 days in the wait for this event. So if you were just tuning in a few hours ago, you just witnessed MTWS 2021 Foxborough, where MTWS made its return there 6 years later almost, and its first debut on ROR, and man, what action did we see as Impala doubled down, the first double down in over 2 years, beat its arch rival Thunderbolt twice. That was an insane event, a very good taste of what could be tonight and the future for MTWS now on Rigs or Rods. But of course, that was in Foxborough on the East Coast. Now, we head out west to the Rockies, out in the Mile High City, as MTWS, for the first time since September 6, 2009, 4,375 days ago, has returned to Denver. Wow, almost 12 years ago since we've last been here. How nostalgic it was, as that was in the arena local down here. But this time we're in Empower Field, where the Broncos play. A massive stadium that I've wanted to come to for a long time, but it was never on MTM2 until I just made in 2020. But now on ROR, it is now possible. So, as we now take a look at this wicked track that we have out here, as it is going to be a variation of like U-turn into St. Louis. It starts off as U-turn. After that first jump, though, it becomes St. Louis as they make 2 laps around the track. As, of course, we have a band stack out there. We got the triple from the All-Star Challenge, which I spruced up to make it so much better. A bus stack, a unique, weird obstacle where I have, where it's a little ramp with 2 cars, with the cars being the ramp on the other side, the back side, and that'll be interesting. A step up, a semi-trailer, and then this weird obstacle that I've wanted to make for a long time in MTWS, and Monster Trucks too. And it was probably not a good attempt for my first try, but I managed to get it to work somewhat. And what will it do? Well, you will be seeing later on tonight in freestyle. But now the fans are getting way too impatient waiting to see what will happen tonight. So, let's get to our field. And we start off with not really a rookie anymore, but it's High Flying, who we saw compete for the first time in the championship last year. Remember, it was the first truck made on ROR for MTWS. And we saw how it rocked the house in freestyle, finished 8th place in freestyle. How will it do tonight on the event that on the game that it was made for? That's going to be interesting to see how it does for the second event, now that we all saw what it did in the championship. And then Reckless Intent is looking forward to having a good run tonight. Hopefully he'll have some good luck, unlike the last few events it's competed in. And then up is Bone Crusher, who is going to be debuting a new paint style it had after being the old body style for 65 years. Looking forward to see how it does tonight, hoping to do a lot better results than it did in the championship. And then it's one of the first trucks to ever be converted from MTM2 on the MTWS, or at least with its body, and that's Stinger. Oh boy, a beautiful design. We saw how well it did in the championship. Wants to keep that momentum up into tonight. And then it's another truck who's hoping to make up for not having a good performance in the championship. Venom, with that beautiful paint job. We'll see how well it does tonight, as it's picked up its game in freestyle the last few years. This truck has been called the Dark Horse for several years, always putting up surprising runs in racing, but just can't finish the deal, and also pulled up upsets in racing, and that is topsy-turvy. Unfortunately, the last few events it struggled in terms of that regard, but we'll see. Maybe tonight it can pull off and maybe get a win. It's been a long time since it's last done so. And then another truck that's usually a dark horse that's really been good at racing, and that's Crusher, with that beautiful new design. Hoping it'll do well tonight. It's been several years since the last one racing, hoping tonight it will be that case. And then up is Daisy Chain, who is looking forward to do well tonight. Hoping it will do well. It's going to be tough on this track with this competitors. And then it will be Night Stalker, who, oh god, remember that incredible move it did to start off its run in the 2019 Vegas event? And we have a triple out here. I'm wondering, could it maybe replicate it? That'll be really interesting to see, as hopefully Night Stalker will pull off an insane run tonight. And then up is Madness, who is looking to do well tonight after struggling the last few events, hoping to turn that around tonight. Then it's Prowler, which was a pain to get on Rigs or Rods. It hopes to do well tonight, as it's really struggled the last few years, and hopes this time it'll really turn around tonight, because it really needs to start picking up its pace. And then up is Bling with those brand new spinners. After struggling the last few years in freestyle, it's really started to pick up its pace and hoping to do better in racing. Maybe Bling can finally pull through and get another freestyle win. It's been a long time since it's last done so. Then it's the Cyclone King, Destroyer! And of course, on a game with much better physics, hopefully we can see some incredible Cyclones tonight from Destroyer. That will be insane! Hoping it'll do well tonight as well. Then, the first ever truck in MTWS, and possibly compete here in Denver, since there weren't that many trucks back then. Shatter! Hoping to see how it does tonight after its really good racing performance in the 2020 championship. Hoping to make it far tonight in racing and winning freestyle. And then up is Shadowrun, one of the trucks that is a very good freestyle but doesn't have a title. Hoping to get a freestyle win tonight. Remember that incredible save it did in the 2020 championship? Hoping to keep it up the momentum here and finally get another freestyle win. And then it's Blood Rage, the runner-up for the 2015 racing title. Very disappointing how it did in the championship last year. Hoping to make it up here, as it's going to have a tough time with a lot of very good racers tonight. Speaking of racers, we then got a truck who's well known for being a freestyle king with 2 title runner-ups, but has actually picked up its game so in racing. That's crazy. It's done a lot better in qualifying the last few years, but still hasn't quite made that progress into racing. I'm wondering, could this be tonight maybe? I guess we'll see. Then, it's the 2014 racing champion, Crush and Run. It's been almost 6 years since Crush and Run has won racing. It would love to do it tonight, as it's been to the finals many times over since, but has not clinched another win since, and tonight it's hoping to finally do it. And then it's Crazy Bull, the runner-up for racing in 2009. It has really picked up its game in racing the last few years. Remember, won racing last time in 2 events ago in 2019 Las Vegas. Hoping to do really well tonight and get a racing win. But for that to happen, it'll likely have to knock off one of its arch rivals, the 5-time champion, the 3-time racing champion of MTWS, Outlaw, who is in its first event not as a champion since the 2015 championship almost 6 years ago. And after the disappointment in the championship, especially being runner-up for freestyle, hoping to turn up a whole new level tonight, win racing and win freestyle. And that will wrap up this field, as the 20 trucks that didn't make it here in Foxborough are here tonight in Denver. As we go back to the track, taking a look at what we're going to be seeing tonight, is hopefully going to be even better than what we saw in Foxborough. But of course, it's time to begin qualifying, as we now take a look at the matchups for qualifying, as it's going to start off with Madness versus High Flying, then Destroyer versus Stinger, Shadowrun versus Reckless Intent, Crusher versus Bling, Prowler versus Venom. Then a big matchup is Crazy Bull going up against Shatter. That'll be crazy. And then Blood Rage going up against Crush and Run. 2 big races back to back. And then it'll be a funny one. It'll be a nostalgic one too. Outlaw going up against Crazy. For all we know, these two might have gone up against each other here in Denver in 2009. Then it'll be Topsy Turvy versus Night Stalker. And then wrapping up with Daisy Chain versus Bone Crusher. Alright, it's now all set. It is now time for qualifying, as we are now at the line getting ready to go for qualifying, as there is Madness and High Flying getting ready to go. We last saw High Flying do somewhat okay in qualifying. Of course, it won its first race, but now it's got to go up against Madness here, who is hoping to also do well tonight. So, here we go to begin qualifying in our welcome back to Denver. Here we go, as it's now underway. Madness versus High Flying. And here we go for qualifying, as here we go, Madness and High Flying. Oh, High Flying's in trouble. On 2 wheels, saved it. Hit the turning car right there. Big blown opportunity right there, as Madness has a huge lead right now. As see how they do. Oh, Madness hit the turning car as well. That's not going to be good, but still in a dominant lead, as here we go into the final turn. And Madness will easily get the win, but still wait to see at times, as Madness took a hard lane right there. As there finally comes High Flying crossing over on 2 wheels right there twice, and will get the save. So now here come the times. as it is a 23.656 for Madness and a 27.760 for High Flying, as Madness is our #1 qualifier right now. So let's see how long it'll last. Alright, now up to take on that time is Destroyer versus Stinger. And we'll see how they do. We saw Madness put up a time of 23.656, but remember, it wobbled and hit the turning car in its run, so we'll see what happens if this one does not hit it this time, hopefully. As here we go, Destroyer and Stinger. As into the turn they go. No hitting turning cars this time, and Destroyer with the lead, but lost a little bit of speed right there. Stinger starting to make a little bit of a comeback, as Destroyer went really wide right there. Stinger spun out a little bit as Destroyer has a huge lead. Here we go into turn. Destroyer went really wide right there. Really wide right there. And Stinger made a big comeback right there. As going to go smack the turning car too at the end. So here come the times. As it's a 24.241 for Destroyer and a 24.318 for Stinger. These are our second and third fastest times right now. But surprisingly, Madness is the #1 qualifier still. I'm quite surprised. I thought Destroyer Stinger, especially Destroyer, would have easily blew it out, but apparently that is not the case as a Madness holds on. Alright, for now our next matchup, as it's Reckless Intent going up against Shadowrun. Will they take on Madness this time? We're gonna find out. As here we go. Look like Shadowrun had a little bit of a hole shot right there. Here we go into the turn. Shadowrun seemed to go a little wide right there. As here we go for the first jump. Shadowrun has the lead off the first jump. Here we go into the turn as Shadowrun really wide right there. Almost hit the van as Reckless Intent has made up this momentum. Here we go into the turn as Shadowrun again really wide, but so is Reckless Intent. Here we go for a jump. And it looks like it's Reckless Intent. Oh, Shadowrun hit the side of the triple. As got caught a little bit by the turning car right there. Man, Shadowrun got really close to flipping over right there. As here come the times. As it's a 24.698 for Shadowrun and a 24.33 for Reckless Intent. As again, still, none of them have gotten the #1 time right there. Man, what a comeback. Reckless Intent made a close save right there for Shadowrun. Alright, now up is Crusher going up against Bling. We'll see how these two do. These two have had really good qualifying times over the years. Crusher's been the #1 qualifier before. Maybe it's its opportunity to take the #1's time over Madness. As here we go with Crusher and Bling. Into the turns they go. As Crusher doing a really good turn right there. Bling almost spun out a little bit into the turning car, but Bling is right there. As they took a little hard hit right there. Here we go into turn. Oh, Bling going really wide right there. Nice turn by Crusher. As here we go into the final turn. As Crusher still has the lead. Into the final turn. Slow down a little bit, but Crusher will get the win. As some nice air by both of them. As Bling got really close to step up, but what are the times? As here we go. It's a 23.239 for Crusher and a 24.15 for Bling. As Crusher is now the #1 qualifier. Crusher managed to do it, but it's got like 12 more trucks to hold on. Will it hold on, maintain the #1 qualifier? Alright, now next up is Venom going up against Prowler as the time to beat right now. 23.239 by Crusher. So will they be able to do it to mark halfway through qualifying? And they are off. Looks like Prowler had a little bit of a hole shot again. Venom looked like it was spinning on the line. As here we go, Prowler, nice turn right there. But Venom is still right there. Nice air for both of them. Here we go into the turn. Prowler really close to the van stack. Spun out a little bit. That's not good. And hit the turning car right there as Venom has the big lead now. As here we go into the turn. Could Venom make a big comeback? Gets close to it. Venom hit the side of the hill, but Venom will get the win with a nosedive too. Held on, and Prowler went into the side of the triple. Ugly passes by both of them as here come the times. As is a 25-second exact for Prowler and a 24.082 for Venom. Very bad times by both of them. Venom won by almost an entire second, but neither of them could take on Crusher. Alright, now we're halfway through qualifying as we got a huge matchup now. As it's Crazy Bull going up against Shatter. Two trucks that possibly have been here back in 2009. Very good racers too. How will they do? Could they take on Crusher's time? Here we go for a huge matchup. And here we go as it's Crazy Bull versus Shatter. Into the turns they go. As Shatter went a little wide right there. And Crazy, oh, Shatter hit the turning car right there. As nosedive a bit, but Crazy Bull dominating right now. Here we go into turn, but Shatter's still hanging in there. really wide right there by Crazy Bull. Here we go into turn. Oh, Crazy Bull in trouble! Sidewalled it! Saved it right there! On Stinger! Goes over the cars right there. Look like he got a 5-second penalty. Is up and over the hill. Crazy Bull did. Oh my! Two great racers had terrible passes right there. As here come the times. As it is a 27.278 for Crazy Bull and a 29.001 for Shatter. As it did get the get the penalty. So Crazy Bull technically won the race right there. But oh my God, that bracket's gonna be screwed up as we see right here. Crazy Bull tapped the turning car right there. Almost went over, managed to get the save, and then Shadowrun right here hit the side, and Shadow hit the side of the racing, on that stack right there, and didn't hit the racing lanes correctly, so got a penalty for that. What a terrible race. Really good racers had, surprisingly. Well, after that surprising mishap, we got another big race coming up, as we got a former racing champion, Crush and Run, who hasn't won racing in almost 6 years, going to have to go up against the 2015 racing runner-up, Blood Rage, So these two are very good racers. Hopefully they won't have the same results as Shatter and Crazy Bull did. So here we go. As off the line they go. Still Crusher, the #1 time to beat. Here we go into the turns. As, ooh, Crusher Run lift up a little bit right there. Not a good turn right there as Blood Rage has the lead, but Crusher Run took a bad bounce right there. Oh, got close to step up. Swing around. Oh, really close to there. Crusher Run not doing so well. Blood Rage on the other hand is doing really well. As here we go into the final turn. Blood Rage, what a dominant turn right there, as Blood Rage will get the easy victory right there. As, ooh, Crusher Run almost hit the triple right there. What a run Blood Rage had, but now, what are the times? As here they come in. Let's see, Crush and Run and Blood Rage. Blood Rage got a 23.036 and Crush and Run a 23.958 as Blood Rage is now the #1 qualifier. And what a run it was for Blood Rage. A dominant pass as Crush and Run struggled throughout the night, as Blood Rage is now our #1 qualifier. And now up at the line is an interesting one. Outlaw, the 5-time champion, going up against the 2-time freestyle runner-up Crazy. These two possibly could have raced each other in the last time here in Denver for all we know. That could have been a possibility, as two Crazy member the last few years has gotten much better in racing, but it's got a big challenge in qualifying. We have to take on a former multi-racing champion. So here we go. Outlaw versus Crazy. And here we go. As down the line they go into the first turn. As Outlaw looking really good right there. Crazy is still right there. And Crazy is right there with Outlaw right there. Took a hard bounce though. Here we go into the next turn. As, oh, Crazy spun a little bit, so did Outlaw, but Outlaw has the lead. Here, Crazy's still right there, though. Here we go into the final turns. Crazy spun out a little bit as Outlaw will get the win. So, oh, Outlaw went into the triple. What is it with all these trucks keep going into the triple for some reason? But Outlaw got the win, but will it be enough to take on Blood Rage this time? As here we come with the times, as is a 23.401 for Outlaw and a 23.815 for Crazy. As Outlaw right now, I believe, is 3rd place, with Crusher still #2, but Blood Rage still #1. Not a bad time for Crazy, but not enough to get into the top 4, though. Alright, we're winding down qualifying as our next matchup is Topsy Turvy going up against Night Stalker. Topsy Turvy's won racing before, and it's had some pretty good qualifying times. It is a dark horse in racing. Could it keep the momentum up? Because it's been struggling the last few events at being a dark horse. Could it have a good qualifying time now? I guess we're going to find out. As here we go. Down the line into the first turn. As Topsy Turvy handled really well right there. As they're both dead even right there. Ooh, hard nosedive hit they both had. As here we go into the next lineup right there. Oh, Topsy Turvy spun out into the turning car. Backed up into the wall. Not a good spot right there for Topsy Turvy. As it'll be Night Stalker with the easy win. Oh my, what a bad pass right there for Topsy Turvy. Really good turn right there, but that is going to hurt, as got some nice air right there. Oh my, what a bad pass for Topsy Turvy, as here come the times. As here we go, it's a 29.088 for Topsy Turvy, but a 23.137 for Night Stalker. Night Stalker is the #2 fastest qualifier. Wow, we were so busy looking at Topsy Turvy spin out that we didn't even notice Night Stalker laid out the 2nd best time of the night. Oh my god. This might be the best run ever Night Stalker did in racing. I don't think it's gotten #2 or #1 qualifier yet. This is insane for Night Stalker with one more qualifying matchup to go. Unbelievable. That's guaranteed it a top 4 spot. Alright, now the final match of qualifying, as it's Daisy Chain going up against Bone Crusher. Could they take on Blood Rage's #1 time? It's going to be tough, but hey, it's happened before. Let's see if it can happen again. And here we go, as Daisy Chain going up against Bone Crusher. Here we go into the turns. As both had solid turns right there with Daisy Chain. Oh, they're on the Bone Crusher jump right there. Bone Crusher going over. And will save on top of the van stack right there. Oh my, what a save that was. How did it not take any body damage? As it's still going too. As Daisy Chain will get the win. If Bone Crusher finishes this race, it'll be the first truck ever in MTWS history to flip over in a pass, yet still finish its run, and there we go. Bad pass there for Bone Crusher, but first time ever in MTWS history truck has done that. As here come the times. A 23.370 for Daisy Chain. That is, I believe, the third fastest time. As Bone Crusher was a 32.67, I believe it was, which is the worst time in qualifying, but of course, no surprise when you flip over like that. I think it got clipped by one of the obstacles when it went over the racing lane, and that's what caused it to flip over. First time in MTWS history a truck flipped over in a race and still finished it. Incredible pass by, incredible moment there for Bone Crusher, but for the worst time of the night. But despite all that, Blood Rage is the #1 qualifier tonight. Blood Rage has gotten the #1 qualifying spot for the first time since it did back in Syracuse on December 27th, 2015. What a dominant pass it did. Well, qualifying tonight was very insane, as we had a lot of very good trucks struggle. A lot of not really good trucks in racing out of nowhere all of a sudden had incredible runs, as Blood Rage easily got it. But now here comes the qualifying results. So here they are, as you see, Blood Rage #1 with a 23.036. Night Stalker stunning everyone with a 23.137. Crusher 23.239. And Daisy Chain 23.370. That is insane. The top 4 qualifiers, only one of them is a champion contender. Then Outlaw 23.401. Madness 23.656. Crazy 23.815. Crush and Run 23.958. Venom 24.082. And then Bling 24.15. And then in the second half of the brackets, we see it's Destroyer with 24.241, Stinger 24.318, Reckless Intent 24.332, Shadowrun 24.298, Prowler 25 seconds exact, Crazy Bull 27.258, High Flying 27.760, Topsy Turvy 29.088, Shatter 29.101, and finally Bone Crusher at 32.177. So those are the results for qualifying. And now, it's time to reveal the bracket. As here is the bracket for racing tonight in Denver. As in round 1, it's going to start off with Reckless Intent going up against Bone Crusher. And then it'll be Crazy Bull going up against High Flying. Then it'll be Prowler versus Shatter. And then wrap it up with Shadowrun versus Topsy Turvy. So, then in round 2, it'll be Blood Rage going up against Reckless Intent or Bone Crusher. Then it'll be Crush and Run versus Venom, Outlaw versus Stinger, and then Daisy Chain going up against Crazy Bull or High Flying. Then it'll be Crusher going up against Prowler or Shatter. Then Madness going up against Destroyer, Crazy versus Bling, and then Night Stalker going up against Shadowrun or Topsy Turvy. So, what an incredible matchup we have. Almost all the very good racers, though, are on the one side of the bracket. Blood Rage, Crush and Run, Outlaw, Crazy Bull, all on the same side, with the other side really only Shatter having it. So Shatter has a very good opportunity to make it all the way to the finals if it gets past Crusher. That's going to be insane. But we got a lot of racing to go still, and who knows what will happen. Alright then, so racing is now underway and getting ready to go, as it is Bone Crusher going up against Reckless Intent. Are you ready, Denver, for our return to with MTWS? It's time to begin first racing competition here in 12 years, as here we go, Reckless Intent versus Bone Crusher. And here we go to start racing, Reckless Intent versus Bone Crusher. As here we go into the turn, Reckless Intent spun out a little bit, as Bone Crusher has the slight lead. Reckless Intent really blew its chances right there, but here we go into the final turn. What a good turn right there by Bone Crusher, but Reckless Intent is still hanging in there. as here we go into the final turn. Bone Crusher went a little wide. Here we go to the final jump, and it's going to be Reckless Intent by look like half a truck length or something like that. Good race to get things started. It was pretty close, and just like Reckless Intent blew it in the first turn, see right here, spun out a little bit, did tap the turning car, that gave Bone Crusher the lead, but then after that, Reckless Intent took over and got the win, and will now face Blood Rage in round 2. Alright, so one race down, now off to another one, as up is Crazy Bull. How fitting too, in its last race recently, it went up against High Flying, and here it is going to have to go up against High Flying again with the round 2 slot on the line. So here we go. As here we go. Let's see, both of them struggling qualifying massively. Let's see how they do here. As here we go into the turns. Much better turn. High Flying spun out a little bit as Crazy Bull has the lead. Oh, High Flying's in trouble. So is Crazy Bull a little bit right there. But Crazy Bull still has the lead. As here we go. Now, oh, almost hit the triple there for Crazy Bull. As making the turn right there. Took a not really good turn, but Crazy Bull is going to get the win nonetheless. As High Flying got some big air right there. And Crazy Bull, both trucks struggled again. As you see right here with High Flying. As went a little wide, spun out a little bit right there. Managed to get lap in time and then got up on 2 wheels right there. Got really lucky. Especially since that Crazy Bull was there. As Crazy Bull is moving on to round 2. Alright, we're now into the second half of round 1. As it's going to be a possible race matchup that could have happened in Denver 2009. Prowler going up against Shatter as both trucks struggled really badly in qualifying. We'll see how they do tonight now that they had some practice out there. And here we go, Shatter versus Prowler. Into the first turn they go. As Prowler, nice turn right there. And right now they're dead even as Shatter has a nosedive. Here we go into the next turn. Not really good turn here by Prowler as Shatter has the lead, but they're still hanging in there. Here we go to the final turn. Oh, Shatter hit the turning car right there, but still a good turn nonetheless. And Shatter, despite hitting the turning car, is going to get the win. Ooh, bad landing there for Prowler. Man, what a race that was. As Shatter laid down the second fastest time of 23.105, just being edged out by Blood Rage's qualifying time. So think about that. If Shatter did not hit the turning car, it might have laid down the fastest time. Hell, it might have even gotten under 23 seconds. But fortunately for it, it blew it as it is now moving on to round 2. Alright, we're now down to our final race of round 1 as it'll be Shadowrun going up against Topsy Turvy as both trucks struggle, especially Topsy Turvy, who we saw spun out in its one turn. The winner here will face Night Stalker in round 2. So here we go to wrap up round 1. As here we go, Shadowrun versus Topsy Turvy. Here we go into the turns. Topsy Turvy took the turn a little quicker going into it, as nice airs. They're both pretty dead even. As here we go into the next turn. As Topsy Turvy, wow, Shadowrun has a huge amount of speed right there to get a lead for the moment. But here we go. Oh, Topsy Turvy in trouble, gonna spin out again, wobbly into the turn as Shadowrun's gonna get the victory. But oh no, Shadowrun is in trouble and it's gonna go over as we'll save it. What a save that was! What a race that was! It lands on top of the van stack. Shadowrun seems okay. Doesn't seem to suffer. It didn't suffer any body damage somehow, as it got really lucky right there. But my oh my, what a race that was. Hopefully Shadowrun's in okay shape to make it back to round 2, but it looks like it should be. As we watch, see right here, look at Topsy Turvy up there. You see it like wobbling like there, like Wrench had World Finals 2, and then it just spun out on the rebound. Almost started to get up 2 wheels right there. And then you see Shadowrun nosedived it, went over, landed on the side of the truck, somehow didn't break anything, and saved it right on top of the van stack. What a wild fish that was, as round 1 is now in the books. So now, we now look at the bracket for round 2, as it'll start off with Blood Rage going up against Reckless Intent, then Crush and Run versus Venom, Outlaw versus Stinger, and then Daisy Chain going up against Crazy Bull. And in the second half of the bracket, we'll have Crusher going up against Shatter, Madness going up against Destroyer, Crazy going up against Bling, and then it'll finally be Night Stalker going up against Shadowrun. What a wild bracket we're shaping up for the quarterfinals and onwards, especially on the other side of the bracket, on the right side. That is going to be insane. But we are now at the line to start round 2, as it's going to be Blood Rage going up against Reckless Intent. Blood Rage. It's been a long time since it's won racing on MTWS over 4 years ago in Las Vegas in 2017. Would like to win one here, but it's got, in order for it to do so, it's got to make it through 4 rounds of racing, starting off with Reckless Intent. So here we go. To begin round 2, Blood Rage versus Reckless Intent. And here we go! As into the turn they go. See how Blood Rage handles it? What an awesome turn it was, as Reckless Intent is going to hit the turning car right there. That is going to really hurt it, as Blood Rage has a huge lead now, going into that turn, blowing out Reckless Intent for the moment. Here we go. A little wide right there, but it's not going to hurt too much for Blood Rage, as it's going to get the victory. Oh, got caught a little bit, in trouble. Over it goes, still flipping, as flipped over into the van stack right there. Oh my, somehow didn't do any damage to the body. Hopefully Blood Rage is in okay shape, because it's got a big matchup possibly in the quarterfinals the guys to do. My, what a flip that was. As you see right there, we're taking a look at it again. Awesome turns it was, except that last turn that Blood Rage did. That turn was not really good, but of course it didn't matter since it had such a huge lead, as it blew out Reckless Intent, but then of course Blood Rage, over it goes. Man, that is just incredible. So many flips tonight in racing. Alright, so now, next up is Venom going up against Crush and Run. Oh, I feel bad for Venom going up against a former racing champion. That is not going to be easy. With Blood Rage possibly matchup on the line in the quarterfinals. Here we go! And they're off! Into the turn. As Crush and Run, a little wide right there, but still has the lead, but Venom isn't too far behind. As here we go into the turn. Venom took a bad bounce right there. Slide out a little bit. As Crush and Run dominate right now. Venom is wobbly all over the place. Crush and Run once again went really wide, but it's not gonna. Oh, hit the side of the triple right there. Nosedived it and held on. Got lucky right there as Crusher hit the side of the triple and nosedived it going off the hill, but it got the win nonetheless. As, oh boy, a big matchup with Blood Rage in the quarterfinals, possibly, depending on if it can come back. So, moving on for round 2. And next up is the former racing champion, Outlaw. In its first time driving not as the defending champion since the 2015 championship finals against Blood Rage. It's going to have to go up against Stinger in round 2. Hopefully, Outlaw could do much better than it did in qualifying. And they are off, as we'll see how they do. Into the turn. Outlaw a little wide, but not bad turn nonetheless. Oh, hit the side of the turning car right there. Has the lead though still, but Stinger's not that far behind still. As into the turn right there. As Stinger went a little wide right there, but still hanging in there, but still quite behind. As Outlaw made a very wide turn right there, and will still get the win as Stinger hit the turning car, and honestly, oh, trouble! As saved it. Didn't really have a good pass right there. Almost might have gotten a 5-second penalty perhaps too. Didn't hit the racing lane like correctly. Of course, hit the turning car as well. But it would not matter in the end, as Outlaw, despite the little struggle it had, is moving on to the quarterfinals. Alright, so now, next up is Crazy Bull going up against Daisy Chain. These two have gone up against each other before in racing, and we'll see how Crazy Bull could do. As it's got a big matchup with Outlaw in the quarterfinals unless Daisy Chain pulls off an upset, which it has done before against Mad Dog in Anaheim 2019, remember. So here we go. And they are off, as we'll see how Crazy Bull did after winning round 1. As both of them had like a pretty good turn right there, and they are nearly dead even, but it looked like Crazy Bull might have the slight edge. Here we go. Oh, Daisy Chain hit the turning car. That could cause a little bit of trouble, but still hanging in there. Oh, into the wall right there a little bit. As here we go into the final turn. Daisy Chain cut way too short though, as Crazy Bull's gonna get the win. Oh my, Daisy Chain might have had a chance to pull off the upset. Oh, as Crazy Bull hit the turning car right there. Daisy Chain might have actually pulled off the upset if it didn't cut that turn so short. It had a really sharp turn right there, and unfortunately it cost it, as Crazy Bull will get the win. But yeah, that looked really close, despite hitting the turning car right there, believe it or not. It was still right there. You see right here. And unfortunately for Daisy Chain, it blew it right there, hitting the turn car, as Crazy Bull gets the win. Alright, now up to mark the second half of the bracket, the race of round 2, as it's Shatter going up against Crusher. Crusher, not as good of a racer as our trucks, but has pulled off incredible races throughout its career. but it's going to have a tough one now. It's got to take on Shatter, who is not going to be easy at all. And here we go, Crusher versus Shatter, the big matchup of round 2. Here we go into the turns as both trucks. Ooh, Crusher spun out a little bit as Shatter has the slight lead. But we still got a lot of racing action to go. As, oh, Crusher hit the turning car on 2 wheels and gonna save it into the pits, the tunnel right there. Oh my, what a save right there. But it's gonna cause it to hit the turning car again. And it's gonna be Shatter with the win right there. Oh my, if only Crusher didn't blow right there. That could have been one hell of a race. As on 2 wheels in midair. Oh my, what a terrible race that was for Crusher. Man, Crusher just really struggled. I mean, it did not have a good turn right there. You see right here, like it wobbled at the end right there. Yeah, like it went a little wide, lifted up a little bit. That hurts chances. It gave Shadow the slight lead, but then into the turn, clipped the turn car, cut way too short, and then on 2 wheels and saved it right into the tunnel. Oh man, unfortunate for Crusher, as it's like it's done for racing, as it's got to get ready for freestyle. And now Shatter, wide open, a possible spot in the finals with no one really else competitive-wise to challenge it inside the bracket. Incredible. All right, now up to find out who Shatter will face in round 2, as it's going to be Madness going up against Destroyer. One of these surprise trucks is going to make it to the quarterfinals. Who will it be as we continue on with racing? As here we go, Madness versus Destroyer. As they both went really wide right there in the turn, but Madness has the lead right now. As we go over, oh, huge nosedive there by Destroyer. Got close to Vanstak, both of them did. Madness did clip the turn car right there as Destroyer's making the comeback, but here we go into the final turn. See what happens there. Madness really wide right there, and Destroyer got it! Destroyer made the comeback right there! Oh my! Destroyer made the comeback right there! Unbelievable, Madness blew it! Madness had it in a turn but lost so much speed as Destroyer made the comeback! Oh my goodness, let's look at that again! And you see Madness hit the turn car right there. And you see right here, Madness with the lead. Better turn right there, but lost so much speed that Destroyer made the comeback right there. What a comeback that was for Destroyer as it's moving on to the quarterfinals as Madness is hitting itself knowing how it choked. Alright, after that incredible race, it's now on to our next matchup as other trucks that are going to be surprised make it to the quarterfinals. As it's going to start off with Crazy, the Freestyle King, well, the former Freestyle King, I mean to say, going up against Bling. Let's see which one of these trucks is going to make it to the quarterfinals. And there they off. Let's see how they do. As going into the turn, Crazy looking really good, but Bling's right there. But Crazy with the lead. Uh-oh, Bling's in trouble. Coming down with a hard hit. Here we go into the final turn, but oh, Bling spun. Crazy spun a little bit into the turning car. That's going to hurt, but it's still hanging in there. Here we go into the final turn. Bad turn here by Crazy, and it's going to be Bling. Bling just edged out Crazy. Oh my, terrible race they both did, but Bling held on for the win. Oh man, Crazy had it until it did not, as you saw. Had the lead right here just barely, but then right here in the turn, despite Bling's terrible landing, Crazy cut the turn way too sharp, hits the turning car somehow, didn't even really hurt it too much, but going to the turn, had the lead, but slowed down so much that Bling just made the comeback and almost photo finished it. What a race that was. What another comeback by Bling as Crazy is done for tonight in racing. Alright, so now here comes the final race of round 2. Night Stalker going up against Shadowrun. One of these surprise trucks is moving on to the quarterfinals. Who will it be to wrap up round 2? And they're off! Night Stalker versus Shadowrun. We go to the turn as both trucks went really wide right there. And it's a near dead even right there. And now here we go in the next turn. As, man, what a race they're pulling off so far. They're still even. Into the final turn now we go. As they both went really wide again. But Night Stalker not as much. And Night Stalker's going to get the win. Uh-oh, Shadowrun's in trouble and just stopped right before the semi-trailer. That was really close. Shadowrun got right there. But Night Stalker, impressive victory. I guess showing that the number 2 qualifying time was no fluke, as it is moving on to the quarterfinals. What a race it was. That was definitely probably the race of round 2. As you see right there, both went wide, but not as wide as Night Stalker did. As Night Stalker will get the win, but it's Shadow almost went into the semi-trail, as you see right there. And of course now, round 2 is in the books, and we got some huge matchups for the quarterfinals. Starting off with a huge one, as it's Blood Rage going up against Crush and Run, the former racing champion going up against the runner-up for racing in 2015. That's going to be insane. And then the huge arch rivalry is going to be renewed, as Outlaw going up against Crazy Bull. That's going to be insane. And then it'll be on the other side of the bracket, Shatter versus Destroyer, which I believe was the rematch of the 2015 Runners-Up Cup Finals in 2015. That'll be nice to see that again. And then I'll wrap it up with Bling going up against Night Stalker. Well, in the one lane, we know 2 All-Stars and Champions are going to go up against each other in the semis. The other one has one very good racer going up against Scrubs pretty much to average at best. That is going to be insane to see the semifinals bracket. So let's get to the quarterfinals. Alright, there they are at the line. Oh boy, I cannot wait for this race. Crush and Run going up against Blood Rage. This is a huge matchup. Possibly the matchup of the quarterfinals other than Crazy Bull and Outlaw. What a race this is going to be. So let's get the quarterfinals underway with Blood Rage versus Crush and Run. And here we go with the big matchup. As here we go into the turn. Blood Rage and Crush and Run. Good turn by Blood Rage, as they're still dead even pretty much. As here we go into the next turn. What a dominant turn right there by Crush and Run, taking the lead over Blood Rage. But here we go into the final turn where it all matters. Here we go. Nice turn by both of them. And it's gonna be Crush. Oh, it's a photo finish. Oh, Crush and Run trouble. Nice save. Oh my god, it was a photo finish. Oh my, what a race it was as we slow it down as we see. Crush and Run. Look like got to the turn first. Crush and Run hit the hill first, and right there, it is Crush and Run. Crush and Run will just edge out Blood Rage. What a race. As we take a look at the times, Crush and Run got a 23.539. Blood Rage a 23.584. Blood Rage just edged down the close one. What a race that was, as Crush and Run is moving on to the semifinals. And then the next big matchup of the quarterfinals, as it's Crazy Bull going up against Outlaw. The arch rivalry possibly went up against each other in Denver for all we know. This is one hell of a race. Who is going to win to move on to face Crush and Run in the semifinals? Oh boy, what a race it's going to be. So here we go. And they're off as going to the first turn. As Outlaw went really wide, but so did Crazy Bull. And Outlaw with the big lead so far. Bad start so far by Crush and Run as we're still going in though. And a much better turn by Crazy Bull, but Outlaw, oh, Crazy Bull's in trouble right there. Hit the side of the turning car on 2 wheels. Oh, the heartbreaks of 2009 have happened again as Outlaw's going to get the easy victory. Oh my, oh, Crazy Bull in trouble, coming down hard hit right there. Oh my, Crazy Bull, you can't see it because the semi-trail is blocking the view, but Crazy Bull hit the van, the turning van we have over there. Oh my, what a blown opportunity that was. It was such a good turn too, as you see right here. Take a look at Crazy Bull. Slid out and tapped the side of the van stack right there as it went on 2 wheels. Managed to save it. Finished the race, but it gives it the heartbreak of the 2009 championship where it blew its chance to beat Outlaw for its first racing title. As Outlaw is moving on to the semifinals. Well, we now got one side of the bracket decided. Now it's time to get the other side all sorted out now. And a big race, I believe the rematch too, to the 2015 Runners-Up Cup, as it's Shatter going up against Destroyer. As Shatter has the easy way to the championship, the finals, but still got a while to go though, as we gotta go through quarterfinals action still. And here we go with Shatter and Destroyer. See how they handle the turn. Shatter really wide right there, but damn, Destroyer a little wide too. Shatter has the lead, but Destroyer's right there. Can Destroyer make a comeback like it just did against Madness earlier? Nice turn by Shatter as they look still dead even. Here we go into the final turn. What a turn by Shatter! And it's going to be a close one, but it's going to be Shatter with the win as Destroyer got some big air, but Shatter will get the win. Man, Destroyer tried its best to give Shatter a run for its money, but unfortunately it wasn't enough as Shatter is in the semifinals now for the first time since 2019 Baltimore. as it's one race away from making it to the finals. But now it will have to find out what its opponent's going to be, Bling or Night Stalker. These two trucks have not really had much success in racing the last few years, and look at this, they're on the verge of being in the semifinals. That is insane. Who is going to win this race, as it's now time to wrap up the quarterfinals. And here we go, Night Stalker versus Bling. As going into the turn, Night Stalker a little wide, as Bling looks like might have the lead right here, going over the hill, and yep, Bling does have the lead. As Night Stalker screwed up a little bit, nosedive right there. Oh, Bling hit the turn car, in trouble, and nice save right there. But that is going to hurt Bling massively unless Night Stalker does a massive screw up. As here goes Night Stalker around, hits the turn cars right there, but stayed in the lane, no 5-second penalty, so Night Stalker will get the win as it almost went into the step up right there. Oh, what a blown opportunity for Bling. And guess what, guys? For the first time since January 30th, 2016, in the Runners-Up Cup of 2015, Night Stalker is in the semifinals. Unbelievable to see Bling blew it right there. Maybe if it didn't screw up right there, because Night Stalker did not necessarily have a good pass either. Maybe Bling could have won it, but unfortunately for it, Night Stalker did not get the penalty right there, and there goes Bling's only chance it could have had left to not lose. Alright now, so the semifinals is now set, and what a spectacular matchup we're going to get started with. Crush and Run going up against Outlaw. Another arch rivalry matchup is about to be renewed. And then after that, we're going to have Shatter, who's having one of the easiest opportunities to make it to the finals. Going to have to go up against the surprising Night Stalker, who I still can't believe has made it this far. Just 4 trucks left. Who is going to win racing? But before we can get that started, we have to get to the semifinals first. And there they are, at the line, getting ready to go. I thought this could have been a finals matchup, but due to how screwed up the bracket was, this ended up being the semifinals matchup. This is the first time these trucks have faced each other since December 25th, 2016 in Louisville. 5 years later almost, they are back at it again. So, who is going to move on to the finals? Will it be the 2014 Racing Champion Crush and Run, or will it be the 3-time Racing Champion Outlaw? We're about to find out as here we go! And we're off! The huge race! Crush and Run versus Outlaw! Here we go into the turns. Crush and Run really wide right there. Outlaw hit the turn car right there, but still has the lead, but Crush and Run probably has the lead now. Here we go into the next turn as Crush and Run went really wide right there, but still hanging in there. As we go into the final turn, coming right down to the wire right here. Crush and Run spun out a little bit right there. It's going to cause trouble, and Outlaw's going to get it. Outlaw has won it. Crush and Run spun out, went into the side of the triple, and blew its chances to beat Outlaw. Oh my god, I can't believe it. They both screwed up, and it cost them dearly, especially Crush and Run, as Outlaw is in the finals for the first time since Anaheim back in March 17th of 2019. As we see right here, Crush and Run spun out, went into the side of triple, and that gave Outlaw the chance to make the comeback. What an incredible race that was. Alright, now, we now know one side of the bracket for the finals, but now it's time to find out the other. And it's between a truck that I thought from the very start was going to have a very easy shot to make it to the finals, and that's Shatter. But in order to make it, it'll have to knock off a truck that I did not think would make it to the semifinals. And that's our number 2 fastest qualifier, Night Stalker. Could Shatter have the obvious happen to it? Or will Night Stalker pull off the upset and make it to the finals for the first time ever? As here we go for our next semifinals race. Shatter versus Night Stalker. Here we go into the turns. As Shatter had an awesome turn right there. Kind of really sharp though. Has a slight lead, but a bad landing right there. Night Stalker didn't have much of a good land either. Still hanging in there, but Night Stalker had a really wide turn right there. That's going to hurt it. Here we go into the final turn. Shatter went a little wide as well. Night Stalker trying to make the comeback, but it's going to be Shatter with the easy victory, which no one was surprised of, as Shatter is now in the finals for the first time since Baltimore of August 26, 2019. What a run that was. Night Stalker tried its best, but of course, when you faced, what was it, Shadowrun, and then, can't remember the other truck, you're gonna easily succeed against them, but not against a very good racer like Shatter. As you saw right there, Shatter just blew out Night Stalker. And now, the finals is set. What racing action we had. So many trucks flipping over. We had a couple photo finishes. We had some incredible comeback victories and all that. But we had 20 trucks. Whittled it down to 16. Then 8. Then 4. And now just 2. And it's pretty much a finals that I am absolutely not surprised whatsoever we had. And remember, this possibly could have been a finals matchup. Or these two might have raced in Denver back in 2009 because they were around back then. We don't know, but that could have been a possibility. And this is going to be one hell of a race for our finals to return back to Denver. So, let's now go meet our competitors and get ready for the finals. Representing the lane nearest to us, it is the 5-time champion, 3-time racing champion 2. It beat Stinger in round 2. Crazy Bull in the quarterfinals, and then Crush and Run in the semifinals. It's already beaten many of its arch rivals tonight, and would like nothing more than to get another racing win, which it hasn't had in a while. So, give it up in our nearest lane to Outlaw! And then in the lane farthest to us, a truck that I definitely thought was going to have a very easy shot to make it here, based upon the bracket, and it has done so. All the way from round 1. It beat Prowler in round 1, Crusher in round 2, Destroyer in the quarterfinals, and Night Stalker in the semifinals. Trying to win racing for the first time in a long time. Give it up for Shatter! And they are at the line, getting ready to go. What a nostalgic matchup this is. Like I said, this matchup very likely could have maybe happened in Denver back in 2009 when we last came here. Not even necessarily as a finals, but a possible matchup like in all the other races. These were 2 of the founded trucks, and Denver, of course, was the 3rd ever MTWS event ever, so very likely for them to be here. And here they are in our 12th, coming back after almost 12 years, are ready to go to win racing here. So Denver, after 12 years away, who is going to win racing? Will it be the 5-time champion, the 3-time racing champion, Outlaw? Or will it be Shatter, who used to be a dominant racer, started to make the comeback after several years of struggle, and win racing after a long time? What a finals this is going to be, as it's now time to get ready for the finals. Outlaw versus Shatter. And they're off! Here we go for the finals, Outlaw versus Shatter. As here we go into the turns. Outlaw caught a really good turn right there, but so did Shatter. But Outlaw has a slight lead, but it looked like Shatter might have taken over off the jump. Here we go. What a turn by Shatter! That was crazy! As it has the lead. Outlaw's got the whole huge... Here we go into the final turn. As Outlaw caught a little bit better turn, but Shatter still has the lead, and it's going to be Shatter! Shatter beats Outlaw off the final jump as Outlaw struggles in the final turn, and Shatter has won racing. Its first racing win since the 2015 Runners-Up Cup back on January 30th, 2016. And there goes Shatter celebrating its first racing win in over 5 years. As oh no, on 2 wheels and wow, over already in his encore. Wow, over already. At least it failed there and not in the win. What a win that was for Shatter though. 5.5 years of waiting. Finally won racing after all these years. Oh man, it came so close in Baltimore 2019 where it got edged out by Wild Ride. And here it is, 2 years later, finally getting the win. What a race that was. What a racing event that was too. As congratulations to Shatter as Outlaw blew it. That third turn that Shatter did, that second turn I mean to say, was just so dang good. If Shatter didn't cut it just right, might have hit the turning cards and Outlaw could have probably easily got that. But Shatter got lucky and landed just right to get the win. There doesn't seem to be any damage though, thankfully, to Shatter's body when it comes out for freestyle, so we don't have to worry about that now. So as we flip Shatter over to go back into pits to celebrate its racing win, it's now time to get ready for freestyle. So as you see, the freestyle track is now all set as we took the turning cars and we add some more obstacles. 2 car stacks right around the triple, then the one all the way the other side, and we have the van stack near the triple. The way The cars should not have any trouble for trucks going for triple, especially if they line up towards more the lane closer to us. So it shouldn't be too much in the way. But we are looking forward. The fans are ready for freestyle. So let's not keep them waiting any longer. Let's take a look at the order. So here's the freestyle order tonight in Denver. As it's going to start off with Bone Crusher, then Reckless Intent, Topsy Turvy, Crush and Run, Crusher, Madness, Venom, Daisy Chain, Prowler, and Stinger. And then the second half of the bracket is going to be Destroyer, Bling, Crazy Bull, Night Stalker, Shatter going to try and go for the double down, Blood Rage, High Flying, yep, in its second event, High Flying is going to come out very late. We'll see how it can replicate its run from the championship. Then it'll be Shadow Run, Crazy, and then Outlaw looking for revenge after its loss in the finals to win freestyle. So now, the bracket is set, the order is set, I mean to say, and we are now getting ready for freestyle. Denver, you've had an awesome return so far, but we're not done yet as we still got a huge track to destroy. So let's get freestyle underway with Bone Crusher. Here comes Bone Crusher to start off freestyle to this Denver crowd, as it looks like is maybe line up. Nope, looks like gonna drive around the entire stadium to get everyone all pumped up. Over 12 years since we last seen a freestyle. Got really close to the semi trailer too. And let's see what's got. Getting close to triple, maybe line for advanced deck. Nope, gonna go around it. No idea what it's gonna do yet. As it's now turning around, line up for a triple right here, as it's gonna crawl up and on top of it. As it's parking right there. As coming down. Uh-oh. Look. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Bone Crusher is going to start freestyle by going for the triple. Are you serious? And here we go. Right for the triple to get things started. And we'll land on the car coming down. Didn't clear it. Oh, so close. What a start to freestyle. As Bone Crusher, hit the side of the semi-trailer a little bit. Went up the step up. Talk about announcing your presence to start off freestyle by going right for the triple. Like a big welcome back, Denver. Here we go, line up for crossfred. Gonna floor into it, some nice air into the gap. Nice air off that car. Going down the hill with one wheel. Let's see now, line up. Sliding out. Maybe line up for the car stack right here. Yep, right for it. Nice air off of it. As now lines up for the bus stack. Nice sky wheelie, completely clears it. Comes down with a hard hit. Looked like tried to get a stop as it stalled right there. As now halfway through regulation almost and into a donut. They started to lift up right there. Can't wait to see what Destroyer could do later with them. Here we go right back for the racing lane. Some nice air. As going to go right up the back of the step up. Watch out for you to track. As down to the final 31 seconds of regulation. As now lines up for the back of those cars. Now lines up back for the triple again. Nope. Gonna go. Yeah, he is gonna go for the triple. Off the side. Watch out for Van coming up. Gonna go over that Van stack. And into those cars off the side. On two wheels held on. Lost a lot of momentum after that strong start. Needs to pick it up. 10 seconds left. Gonna go right for the back of those cars. Nice sky wheelie. And then got a slab wheelie coming down. Beautiful. Alright, we'll hit something time. And it will, nope, this will all count towards bonus time. Some huge air too. Nice crossfred into a one-wheel wheelie air. Nice. By Bone Crusher, start off bonus time. Slides out. Here we go. Gonna go for the van stack. Nice air. And now gonna go for, looks like this van stack right here. Nice air. Gonna go hit the side of the triple coming down. Just 10 seconds left. As slides out. Now gonna go back for the triple again like the fourth time. Big air! And gonna land on the cars coming down. A little bit on two wheels. And that will be it for bonus time for Bone Crusher. Oh, on two wheels right there. In trouble. Going over. Has a chance to stay right there, but I'll try to save reverse. And not gonna be able to get, unfortunately. That last hit didn't count either, so it doesn't matter. But what a start. What a freestyle by Bone Crusher. That was the first move of the night. Going for a triple. Couldn't clear it. Land on the car coming down. That was close too. But what a run by Bone Crusher. That looked like one of its best runs ever. That was insane. And of course the first one out, so it's going to be the leader. But now the question is, how much of the lead is it going to hold? I just can't wait to see it. some nice air right there off the cars. Then got the slap wheelie coming down. Really good. As you just keep seeing more highlights. Went for a triple like 4 or 5 times. Can't believe it. Hopefully we see a lot of trucks make beautiful crossfades like that 1-wheel, 2-wheel save wheelie right there. That was cool. And see people go for a triple from either side, crossfades and all that. As the scores are about to come in and see more highlights right there. As here they are. And it's a 27 regulation plus 2 bonus points. Bone Crusher is going to get tonight's start with a 29. How about that for a start? Bone Crusher is the leader, but we got 19 more trucks to go. So let's see what the next trucks coming up can do to take on that 29. And now up is Reckless Intent, as drives around the cars, and now going to go right for the back of that race lane, some nice air off of it, or to beat that 29 by Bone Crusher, as now going to line up right for the crossfade. Here we go, right for the button, and triple some huge air, going to land on the cars, coming out with a nosedive. Man, Reckless Intent come off an aggressive start, just like how Bone Crusher did. The first one to go up the semi-trailer, gotta be careful because they're quite up there, going to go right for that bus stack. Ooh, I think I caught a little bit by the van coming down. And then got into a slap wheelie. As watch out for the wall. Now lines up right for the triple again. This time going to slow down. Got caught a little bit by the bus. Going over the van. 2 wheels off the side with a wheelie. And now line up the step up. Got caught a little bit by the van from the semi-trailer. As good run so far by Reckless Intent over the van stack. Some nice air. Watch out for the wall. As tap the wall right there. Now going to go for triple. As just going to go over the fan stack part of it. Coming down into the racing lane. As going to now line up. Here we go for the bus stack. Right for the bus. Some big air. Nice crossfade in the middle of the track. Ooh, took a hard hit. Now going to go. Ooh, got sent backward by the cars. Here we go. Right back for a triple. Nice sky wheelie. Going to take a really crooked hit right there. Ooh, got sent backwards again by the bus stack. Going over again. Oh, a little bit of trouble right there. On 2 wheels. And no. Flipped too early right there. Had 12 seconds left in regulation. As unfortunately got caught. Looked like by the bus when it went over, went outside and went over. Man, Reckless Intent had a really strong run to get started. That was like it could be a contender to take down Bone Crusher, but unfortunately flipped too early as the track bit it. But it was still an awesome run nonetheless. Man, how about this? The 2 first trucks out have put up insane runs so far. Face off the side right there. And of course went for the bus stack with the crossfade. And then did that nice, weird-looking sky wheelie over the triple. Got sent backwards by the bus, and then went over the bus, and then just got caught by it and went sideways and went over. I see it right there. As the scores are about to come in. Took a hard hit right there as here they come. As it's just going to be a 26 for Reckless Intent. Just a 26. Going to be last place right now. But we got many more trucks to go. And it's unfortunate. If anything, Reckless Intent's score might have been a little low. Just a 26? I know it didn't fill bonus time. That still seems kind of low. But we're moving on with freestyle.
Let's go!
And now up is Topsy Turvy. Gonna now line up right for that van stack. Nice there. Oh, got a little bit caught by it as gonna get a wheelie into the side of the triple. As Topsy Turvy did not do well tonight in qualifying racing. Hope to do much better in freestyle. Gonna go over that car stack and then gonna go right for the step up. He'll nosedive. As gonna swing around, be careful so to get on the edge of the track. As now gonna go sideways into the semi-trailer and the step up. And now gonna go up the triple. Gonna land right on top of the van. Uh-oh. In trouble with 2 wheels. And nice save right there, just balancing it. As Topsy Turvy off to a good start. And he's gonna now line up right for the triple. Gonna cross-thread a little bit. Just cleared the racing lane, but got a slap wheelie though. Tap the side to step up. As nearing the halfway mark of boat regulation. Here we go. Up the semi-trailer. Nice air. Nosedive it. Got a little bit of a slap wheelie. Gonna go up the bus stack. Big sky wheelie. As comes down. fine. And now lines up right back for the racing lane. Nice distance off it like in racing. As watch out for the bus stack. Almost slid out again to the van stack, I mean to say. And then going to go right for the van stack. Nice air, but watch out with the wall coming up. Going to hit the wall. That's just 17 seconds left in regulation. As here we go. Full throttle. Well, slow down a lot. Gonna crawl over the triple. Then go for that bus stack right there with a nosedive. With a wheelie. As watch out for the walls. Just 5 seconds left. Better hurry up to line up for something to count towards regulation. And up. That's gonna. Oh, took a hard hit right there. As that's gonna be towards bonus time now for Topsy-Turvy. Now gonna go for the step up. As a little bit of nice air coming down with a bit of a wheelie. Then gonna go right for the cars right there. Oh, got caught a little bit. Nice save right there. Oh, overshot right there. And gonna drive out of it. Overshot again. Oh, over already. Had 11 seconds left in bonus time. Flipped over a little bit too early. And that was a weird-ass flip right there. This was a nice save. Hit the brakes and bounced it right there. So a nice stop. Like a sideways stoppy almost. Topsy-Turvy flipped with 12 seconds in regulation. Bonus time. Score to beat 29 by Bone Crush. You see the save right here. Right here. Got 2 wheels in midair. Then got caught by a tire. Hill. Hit the brakes right there. And the momentum flipped it over. It drove out of it, but unfortunately it overshot right there as over it goes. As here come the scores. It's going to be a 22 in regulation plus 2 bonus points. And Topsy-Turvy is only going to get a 24. As now it's last place. You see the damage it took from its flip. Here comes Crush and Run on the track. The 2014 Freestyle Champion. Disappointed about not making it to the finals, which it hoped to tonight. As always, drives around the track to get everyone all hyped up for its freestyle. Crush and Run is not really a freestyle, but it has put up some good freestyles over the years. Its best score, though, is the score it's got to beat a 29, which it set back in the 2014 championship. Man, it's been almost 7 years since that night. As here we go. Gonna go line up right for the bus to get things started with some nice air off it. Nosedive it down. Whip a wheelie to combo it into the back of the step up. As Crush and Run slides out to go for the semi-trailer. Got caught a little bit by with a nosedive. Gonna go over the cars. Nice air coming down. As slides out. Watch out for the edge of the track and the wall. As Crush and Run now gonna go for a triple off the side. And got the slap wheelie. As gave him good momentum so far as going to go for the step up. Nope, they go for the semi-trailer. Up and over with the nosedive and the wheelie. As going to go up the bus with another wheelie coming down. Beautiful. Let's see, Crush and Run. As we're nearing halfway run, going to go right for the sideways hit off the triple. As going to go line up for the van stack that side. Up and over the the van. Now lines up, looks like, for this van stack. Not in a good angle, and that's going to hurt. Score backing up. Goes for that van stack. Nice air. Oh, in trouble right there on 2 wheels. And, oh, nice save right there. Beautiful save. Goes for those cars. What a save that was by Crush and Run. Oh, my God. Hard hit coming down. On 2 wheels. A nice save again by Crush and Run. Van getting lucky with these saves. Oh, on 2 wheels again because they hit the brakes too hard in the turn. Is now going to go right for those sets of cars. Going to go around the semi-trailer. As better hurry up. Time winding down. Going to go right for the step up. Some nice air right there as we're now in bonus time for Crush and Run. Uh-oh, here we go. Just like, oh, violent flip right there. As trying to save it. Still has a chance right there. Takes a hard hit. Maybe could drive out of it, but nope. Unfortunately, just like what happened with Topsy-Turvy, it happened to Crush and Run. It got caught by the cars going over it. So that's unfortunate. Only got one thing done in bonus time, and that was just that jump over the cars, so that's going to hurt. Crush and Run had some incredible saves right here, as we see this one right here, where it went for the bus stack. The van stack. Thing got caught by it. Got on 2 wheels. Let's see how this happened. Drove out of it somehow, and then poked on 1 wheel for the moment. What a nice save that was. That was just a beautiful save right there by Crush and Run. And then this one right here got caught maybe by the bus, and then on 2 wheels right there, almost started to overshot and hit the brakes. Score a beat though at 29 by Bone Crush, as you see right here. just got on 2 wheels in the same direction angle as Crush and Run, Topsy-Turvy did. And this time, instead of Topsy-Turvy where it had saved it and overshot it, here Crush and Run really had no chance to save it as it went over. Flipped too early in regulation, only got 1 hit in, as here comes the scores, as it's just a 25 in regulation plus 1 bonus point, so Crush and Run will get a 26. Nowhere near enough to take the lead away from Bone Crusher, as it still leads. Here comes Crusher after his disappointment in racing, going one and done against Shatter, hoping to do a good freestyle here. Nice land 2 on the bus. Vans beautifully crushed him down. As Crusher's also had some really good freestyles over the years, but it's still mostly known for Racer, as now lines up right for the racing lane. Some nice air off of it, and got a slap wheelie too. As Crusher now lines up for a step up right here. As got some nice air off of it coming down, as gonna go right to the back for the racing lane. And a little bit of a wheelie. Score beat 29 by Bone Crusher. As Crusher now lined up for the triple once again. As nice sky wheelie there. Beautiful. Ooh, hit the side of the triple, but coming down. And then going to go for a jammer from the step up sideways. No one did that yet tonight. That's going to help the score right there. Alright, Crusher, nice air off the van stack. As halfway through the run now. As Crusher going right back for the triple. As got some nice air land on the cars coming down. As looks like gonna line right back for a triple. Need to do something else besides just doing a triple. We go right for it. Some nice air. Gonna land around the van. Oh, in trouble! As oh my goodness, Crusher got the first front flip in MTWS history. It wasn't clean, but it's still a front flip. Oh my God! As the crowd is going nuts. The first ever front flip, because you can't do shit like that in MTM2. Oh, what a sky wheelie right there into the middle of the racing lane. Oh man, Crusher better go nuts, not blow this opportunity. Nice air off the signature, and looks like Crusher knows its opportunities right here as it picked up the momentum, and we're now in bonus time for Crusher. Going to go up the bus stack right there, and now going to go up the step up. Yeah, nice step, air up the step up, as going to go right for the van stack land on top of the vans, as now goes right for the triple. Oh, big sky wheel with that cross spread right there. As comes down to a little bit of trouble on 2 wheels, going over. And gonna reverse out of it. What a save! Better hurry up as time wind down as it turns around. Oh boy, here we go. It's gonna line up for the quick. Oh, in trouble right there. And it's gonna crush the hood coming down, and the rebound is gonna save it right on top of the trailer right there. What a finish by Crusher! Did massive damage to the frame of the truck, so it wouldn't have kept on going anyway. But what a finish! What a landing by Crusher! The first one that hit that obstacle tonight, it did not do what it was supposed to, like it did in practice. But here we go, right here. Look at that. The first front flip in MTWS history. I don't care if anyone says it was not clean or not. It still freaking counts. And it was so beautiful. Wasn't even planned or anything. It was made even more insane. Unbelievable. Stuff like that was never possible in MTM2. And then Crusher lands it in the second event. Oh my God, that was insane. Can't wait to see the scores with this run. As you see right here, where the truck got on 2 wheels. Off the triple. And then right here, bad rebound on 2 wheels. And of course, tried to turn out, which didn't help the situation. And then just got lucky enough to drive it out of it in reverse. And then right here, going for it. And then I guess at a bad angle, just went up in the air and then landed on the front end. What a hard hit that was. And the rebound sent the truck back on the trailer. What a finish as it lands right there. As here come the scores. As is a 30 regulation, 3 bonus points. Crusher is our new leader with a 33. New leader, Crusher with a 33. And not only that, Crusher wants to stay out there as a new obstacle now. Maybe people will jump over Crusher now. Oh my, we cannot wait to see that. As Crusher is a new obstacle out there. What a run that was. We still got 3/4 of the event still to go as Crusher is our leader with a 33. How long will it last? And here comes Madness on the track. The first one to take on that 33 by Crusher. I feel so bad for Madness. He's going to go right for the van stack. Some nice air. Took a little bit of a crooked hit. Man, 33 is going to be tough to beat. And of course, remember, Crusher's out there as an obstacle. So who knows? Maybe someone will go for it. Nice air on 2 wheels in midair over the racing lane. That's going to go into the step up. Madness had some good freestyles over years, but as it all started to slide a little bit on 2 wheels, now going to go for the semi-trailer. As a little bit of nosedive coming down, got a little bit of a wheelie. Now going to go for those cars. As watch out for side of the triple, I mean to say. And speaking of triple, going to go right for it. As going to land right on the van. Go into, hit the cars at a bad angle right there. Got sent backwards. That car got crushed. As now goes for the bus stack. As up and over. Some nice air coming down. Almost try to get a wheelie halfway through the run. As you see, Crusher right there. Here we go for the racing lane. Nice hit. So a good run so far by Madness. We got to put up something really big and take on that 33 by Crusher. And here we go, right for that band stack. Nice air off of it. Would be nice if someone crushed him soon. Started to lift up on 2 wheels. Here we go. Gonna go for the back of the triple. Mostly just crawling over it. Gonna go off the side of the triple. That's just 18 seconds left in regulation. Sliding out near the edge of the track. Got lucky, didn't lift up. Here we go, right for the bus stack. Some big air right there. Nice crossfred. Took a hard hit. Has 7 seconds left. Let's see, gonna lap right for that car right here. Here we go. Gonna go off the side. Be careful. Held on. Just 1 second left. And we are now in bonus time for Madness. As gonna go right for the racing lane. Almost got hit by the bus right there. Of the triple. And gonna go right back for the triple. Nice crossfred over the racing lane. Hey, got a slap wheelie too out of it. Nice. Keeping up one good move at a time so far for Madness. Took a really wide turn right there to line for the step up upside. That was not a good turn whatsoever. Uh-oh, watch out. Gonna hit the side of triple. As Madness is in trouble. Gonna cartwheel it right there. Oh, gonna overshot as the clock empties. Over, could drive out of it. Nope, couldn't save it right there. As filled the clock though. What a strange flip that was at the end of its run. A good run though by Madness, but gonna need a lot more than that to take on that 33 by Crusher, because that run was just sick what Crusher did. As Madness tried its best out there, as you see more highlights of it too. As went right for that bus right there, and then got hit the bus right, hit the car right there, got sent backwards right there. So that was a really hard hit right there. Took. And then, of course, that weird angle right for that car because it wasn't crushed enough. And that won't be the problem next time. Then right here, going for the bus stack. And got the slap wheelie coming down. Got lucky to avoid the semi-trailer right there. Got really close to it. And then, of course, here's the flip. Got clipped by the bus stack on 2 wheels. Then started to cartwheel it. It was, like, really soft. Like, it had, like, good control pretty much. And just did not have the momentum to drive out of it right there as it went over. You see right there, over on the hood. Just could not get on the tires. So here comes the score. It's a 27 regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's a 29 for Madness. As I'll put in 3rd place behind Bone Crusher. And of course the leader still Crusher. Well, we've now had 6 trucks out there. So it's now time to bring out a brand new bonus obstacle. As is a camper. A new camper. Unlike the one we used in Foxborough earlier. As this one, thanks to Longneck, is transparent. So they're going to plow through it. Oh boy, that would be beautiful to see it get destroyed out there. So 6 trucks in, Crusher still leads with 33. We'll see what the next 14 trucks got as we continue on with freestyle. Now here comes Venom on the track. That's going to go right for those cars. Uh-oh, with 2 wheels. Nice save to get things started. Very close right there to going over. Nice air off the back of the cars. Venom since last year, 2 years ago in Arlington, put that incredible run where it crushed that one camper on the flatbed. It's gotten a lot better in freestyle. Nice air, nosedive. It got the slap, but watch out for the cars right there as laying on top of them coming down. So Venom, sliding out right there. Has put up some good runs, but could take on that 33 by Crusher. As going to go over the triple, over that van stack, and then go over the bus stack. Took a little bit of a hard hit right there, almost knocked the hood off. As Venom now lines up right for this car right here. Nice air off of it. Going around the camper into the semi-trailer. And now it looks like going to line up for the semi-trailer. Here we go. Up and over it. Oh, got caught a little bit. Nosedive it. Oh, Venom's in trouble right there. Going over, crushed the hood, and what a save right there by Venom. Nice save right there. As, oh boy, here we go. Gonna plow through the trailer right there, but oh, going over right there. Oh, in trouble into the wall. Could drive out of it. No. Oh, my. Venom. Oh, has a shot. Nope, couldn't get the save right there. Oh, my. Venom pretty much like pulled like a Hot Wheels and World Finals Freeway went for the camper and went over right afterwards. Oh, my. As nice save right here to get things started to run. Unfortunately for Venom, flipped with like 30 seconds left in regulation. Nice slappy right there, and of course, land on top of the car right there, as you see. And then right here, went for the semi-trailer, got clipped by the trailer coming down, which caused it to nosedive, took a bad bounce, and then flipped right here, went over, crushed the hood, and I think the bus stack saved it by driving out of it. And then, of course, right through the camper, it's got destroyed, but hit the car at an odd angle, which caused it to get on two wheels and over into the walls. Not going to be able to save it, sadly. Oh, man, that would have been one hell of a save if it could have pulled off after going right for the camper. As here come the scores, as it's just a 21 for Venom, as it just got destroyed. It just destroyed that body, as you can see. Unfortunate for Venom, that's last place right now. Unfortunate as it is, it tried its best out there, but just went over too early, as Crusher still leads. And here comes Daisy Chain on the track. After what Venom did. Oh, nice there off the triple. Going right on the van and going to go right for the bus stack. Nice start there for Daisy Chain. Daisy Chain's put up some incredible freestyles in its very young existence. Remember, it put up a 30 when its first debut in 2017 Vegas. Daisy Chain could put up a good run, but has never put up a 33 or higher before, so it's going to have a lot of work to do to take on Crusher's 33. As here we go, going to go for a camper to that side, the remains of it. Beautiful air off of it. Let's see now as lines up into a donut right there. Sliding across the track too like Iron Outlaw in World Finals 8. As going to now line up right back for that bus stack. Some nice air, going to nosedive it. Going in between the camper and the semi-trailer. Man, I'm also surprised too. No one's gone for a semi-trailer yet. That's crazy. As Daisy Chain goes for it, nosedives a little bit, takes a hard hit. Would be nice if someone goes for the backside for once. Watch out for the bus! In trouble. Two wheels saved it. Got really close to the bus side of the triple. And now going to go back for a triple to get a huge sky wheelie. Is going to cross Fred over to the racing lane. What a run so far by Daisy Chain. As going to now line up for that van stack right here. As comes a crawl. Nice sky wheelie. Uh-oh, in trouble off the side. Held on. As now lines up. As the clocks wind down. Going to go right for the racing lane. Some nice air right there. And I just finally said, there we go. Daisy Chain. After like 8 trucks in, finally someone goes for a semi-trailer. Took them that long. Going right for the step up. Nice air. And then going to go right for those cars. Uh-oh, on two wheels. Saved it. As we are now in bonus time for Daisy Chain. Just like Daisy Chain was the first one, 2017 Vegas. Nice air right there to hit the semi-trailer. Does it tonight as well. And got the slap wheelie too on landing. As starting to slide out. As now goes right for the step up. Nice air off of it. As going to go right for those cars. As the clocks wind down. As here we go. Gonna go for it with Crusher there. Off the side. And really hard land. Overshot right there. Going over. And drove out of it. What a save right there. Lost the hood. Lost parts of the body. But still going. None of this counts for the run though. As still goes into a donut. But I think steering's locked. As it's stuck in that direction. Because it took a hard hit on the front end right there. As still going. As now lines up right for the triple. Ooh, smacked the bus right there. Driving on top of it. Before finally parking, because there's some pretty bad damage to the front end. I'm surprised it didn't get shut down for that hit. As Daisy Chain, what a finish to that run. Again, no one landed yet what that obstacle was designed for, unlike in practice, which happened all the time. But what a sick run by Daisy Chain. Will it be enough, though, to take on that 33 by Crusher? It's going to be close as we just keep looking at these highlights right here. Went for the backside of Symmetro, the first one tonight to do so. Got some nice cross threads out there. That was definitely up there as like one of Daisy Chain's best freestyles. As we keep taking a look at these highlights. Of course, right for the crossfred right here. And then got the slap wheelie coming down, which is so beautiful that the trucks can now do that in this game. So here we go. Went for the obstacle. Got actually some rotation, unlike Crusher's, you see. Open over Crusher, land hard in the front end, over rotate, crushed the back of the truck in and crushed the hood in, but drove out of it with the save before getting the Cyclone, which didn't count towards the run. As here come the scores now, as we see Daisy Chain, as it's going to be a 28 in regulation, plus 2 bonus points, 3 bonus points, and Daisy Chain will get a 31, which is enough for second place, as there are some boos in the crowd, think it wasn't enough. As Daisy Chain, second place right now after that incredible run. I think that might be its highest scoring run ever, but still not enough to take on Crusher's lead. Here comes Prowler on the track to take on that 33 by Crusher. Let's see what Prowler's going to do. Go right for the bus stack. Nice sky wheelie. With the wheelie coming down too. Prowler has had some good runs, but has struggled the last few years. We'll see how it does out here. As going to go right for the triple. Going to land on top of the bus. Goes for cars there. Uh-oh, in trouble! And got another front flip! Off the side. Nice save right there. Oh, 2 wheels. Nice save right there. Wow! 2 front flips off the triple. None of them were even planned. Alright, Prowler put up something really big right there, so it better put up a run now. As Prowler slides out. Now going to line up right for the bus stack. Some nice air off of it. Comes down. Takes a hard hit. As going to hit the cars right there. As now going to go in trouble right there. Oh, 2 wheels right there. In big trouble. Going over. And has it. No, not going to be able to save it, unfortunately. Oh, got bit by the side going off the edge of the track right there. As happens, you get the edge of the track because it's a wall, it's a pit right there, so you gotta be very careful you go for it. Unfortunately, it cost Prowler. You see right here with the front flip though, the rear end got caught by the tire, the cars. Front flipped it, although it was off the side more than unlike Crusher's, but managed to save it nonetheless. But unfortunately for Crusher, flipped. I think it had over like 50 seconds, so it wasn't even halfway through the run, so that's gonna hurt his score. As it's just a 17 for Prowler, as it's last place right now. Very unfortunate for Prowler. After that front flip, he thought maybe it could have had a chance, but it just blew it going over so soon.
The other night, I had a dream. It was a world full of kings and queens, but it was cold, dark as the night. We were the fire on the moonlit skies. We weren't divided, we were the same.
Here comes Stinger on the track, as now, Stinger, remember we last saw the 2020 championship put up a really good run freestyle. We'll see what he can do here. As careful, watch out for Crusher coming up, had to stop. As backs up, here we go now, lines up right for the racing lane, some nice air off of it. As gonna go right for those cars. Let's see what Stinger can do out there. It's now lines up back for the triple. Here we go right for it. Just going to crawl over the bus. Oh, hard hit into the van right there. And going to wheelie over the van. Nice touch right there. Nice air off the bus too coming down. Alright, so now Stinger going to go line up right for these cars right here. As got nosedive it. Slap wheelie. But oh, watch out for the semi-train right there. Oh, trouble. And over it goes. Oh, that was a bad move by Stinger right there. Way too close to the semi-trailer, and it looked like Stinger was trying to line up the combo into the semi-trailer with a wheelie, but unfortunately it was a bad move as it went over way too early right there, as you see with the slap wheelie. Tried to turn but didn't use the rear steer right there, which hurt it off the side of the semi-trailer and just went over into a violent hit, kind of like Destroyer in World Finals 9 from the opposite end, and it's only gonna be a 10 for Stinger. Wow, very unfortunate. Only got to do 4 things out there. Very unfortunate for Stinger as it's now last place. But with that, we are now halfway through freestyle now. As we take a look at the track, already 10 trucks in. We've had some incredible moves, but so far I haven't liked, freestyle so far compared to Foxborough. It's been much better, but we still got 10 more trucks to go, so anything can turn it around. Alright, so now we take a look at the current standings in freestyle. As you see, Crusher still leads with a 33, with Daisy Chain being second with a 31. Bone Crusher, the first one out, still third place with a 29. Then Madness with a 29. Reckless Intent with a 26, Crush and Run with a 26, Topsy Turvy 24, Venom 21, Prowler 17, and Stinger last place with a 10. This track is bit like I think every single truck out there so far, which is crazy. But right now, Crusher's the lead with a Furry Free. Could it hold on and win? I think possibly its first or second freestyle, or if any of the other trucks come out and take it. We're going to find out as we continue on with freestyle. And here comes, slowly out on the track, is the Cyclone King of MTWS, Destroyer! Looking forward to see how it can do awesome Cyclones tonight on RR. As a score to beat, still a Furry Free by Crusher. Destroyer can put up some very good freestyles if given the opportunity. And we saw it put up some great freestyles over the years. In fact, I think it actually won freestyle one time before. Oh, that's right! Arlington in 2009, the very first MTWS event on YouTube. So, Destroyer could do it. It could do it again. But it's going to be probably a tough task ahead of it to take on that Furry Free by Crusher, which still, so far, no one's come close to it yet. As, of course, Destroyer drives around the track to get everyone all anticipated for the run. As here it goes. Sliding out a bit. So now line up right for the double, a triple. Go backing up the line for that crossfred, almost into the wall. As here we go, as its freestyle is now underway with a big crossfred sky wheelie. Hit the side of the hill coming down, gonna go into the step up. Nose diving, held on. Gotta be careful at the edge of the track and start to lift up a little bit. Alright, Destroyer now gonna go for the remains of that camper. Took a little bit of a crooked hit. As now lines up for the bus stack. As up and over it, coming down. Oh, couldn't get the slap wheelie, gonna go for the remains of the semi-trailer. As we'll clear the area. Now going for that van stack. As going to clear it once again. Would be nice if people land on it and crush it. Alright, now here we go. Line up for the triple, the sideways hit. Corkscrew hit. God damn it. Crossfred hit. Jeez. Into the racing lane. Now lines up for the triple. Here we go for another crossfred over the racing lanes. As just cleared them. As we're nearing halfway of regulation. Going up and over the semi-trailer again. Now we'll line up for the step up. As right for it. Oh, did get touched the trailer, but luckily nothing bad happened to it. Gonna go up and over the bus, nice! As run the clock wind down, almost final 30 seconds left. Here we go. Gonna go bus off the side of it sideways, nosedive it, gonna go into those cars right here and into the side of the bus stack. Alright, now lines up for the remains of that camper. And now 20 seconds left for the bus stack. Semi-trailer. Nope, gonna go for a step up actually. Gonna go for a racing lane. Uh-oh, on two wheels right there. And nice save. As time wind down. As Destroyer now gonna line up for it. Oh, here we go. Gonna line up for it. And, oh boy! Gonna land on top of Crusher right there. Nice! Going over though. In trouble. Has a chance to save it right there. And, oh, couldn't get the save. Landed right on top of Crusher too. That was nice. But that cost it in the end. Flipped way too early. And that's gonna hurt its score. And to make matters worse too, we never got to see those Cyclones that we were so waiting for tonight to see Destroyer do, sadly. Maybe he'll do them later tonight, in Encore perhaps. But that was an awesome run by Destroyer. Sucks, of course, it flipped early in the bonus time. So that only move is going to count towards that, I believe. As you see, went nice sidewall right there. Of course, right here, went for it, but just went up in the air and landed right on top of Crusher. Landed right on the roof right there. Got sent just off the side. Crusher just took the hit. Over Destroyer goes and tried to get the save right there, but it was just not in a good angle to get that save. So as Destroyer was flipped back over, back in the pits, it's a 29 regulation plus 2 bonus points. That'll put Destroyer in third place, I believe, with a 31, but still not enough to take the lead. As disappointed with how its run ended up, especially since it couldn't get the legendary Cyclones. Here comes Bling on the track. As gonna go right for the double. Nice sky wheelie, gonna land right on the remains of the van stack and then going into the bus stack. As Bling, very consistent freestyler in terms of like keeping the momentum up. We'll see how it does out here. As gonna go over the bus stack, nice air with the nosedive. Got a little bit of a slap lead, but just avoid the semi-trailer to avoid what happened to Stinger earlier. And then gonna combo it into the semi-trailer. Like you see so far, just one hit after another. Bling has been well known for that. His nice air off the bus stack coming down. As now lines up right for the double. The triple. Nice crossfred again. Beautiful. Hits the side of the hill coming down. Is going to go up the step up sideways. As now lines up right for the the van stack coming down. Takes the hard hit. Halfway through the run now. As Bling now lines up for the van stack. Oh, nice crooked sky wheelie. Takes a hard hit. Oh, in trouble with the sidewall. Nice save again. As that will definitely help Bling its run so far. As going right for the race lane. Some huge air off of it. Watch out for the step up. As now going to go line up. Back for it. Here we go. Right for it. Some nice air. And now going to go right for the racing lane. Almost hit the side of the triple. Let's see now. Maybe line for that van stack again. Or nope. Oh, going to go for a triple sideways. Here we go. Nice. Uh-oh. This could be trouble. Going over. And we'll save it. Nice save. Multiple saves by Bling. That's going to really help. As 5 seconds left in regulation. As Bling. Oh, almost started to lift up right there. And will not hit the bus in time as we're now in bonus time for Bling as nice air into the remains of the camper. Man, Crusher might be getting a little bit nervous because this run's looking good so far. Going to go for the semi-trailer. Oh, got clipped by the front end right there. Oh, in trouble over again. And we'll save it reverse. Beautiful save right there by Bling. Oh, hit the back of the triple. Going over the race lane. Going into that stack of cars right there. Man, what lucky Bling is getting so far. Just 5 seconds left. Here we go. Gonna line up for it. Oh my god, gonna come down violently on the rear end. And oh god, stop you off of it. On 2 wheels right here. In trouble. Saved it again. Nice. Still on 2 wheels. And finally coming down. What a finish to bonus time by Bling. As still goes. But remember, none of this counts towards the score. Lands on the cars right there. Gonna nosedive it with the wheelie. Then gonna go into the van stack. Spins it around on top of it. What a run this is, man. Crusher definitely better be worried now as Bling gonna go up the bus stack. Of course, remember, none of this counts towards the run, though, but Bling's still continuing on. As, oh, gonna go for it again! Up and over and off the side, and gonna land a flat landed on 2 wheels, saved it. As gonna go into the side of the bus stack. As still going on, Bling is. Gonna now line up right back for the semi-trailer, up and over it. Going, land on top of the one car for a step up, nice, got crushed. As now gonna go for the remains of that camper, beautiful air off of it. As now gonna line up, slides out, gonna go for the triple. Oh, gonna go off the side of it, coming down, nosedive a little bit. As, oh, gonna go for that bus stack sideways. Oh, trouble. Got one off the side of it, held on, but didn't do what Bling wanted it to do, most likely. Flying off the edge of the track right there, started to lift up on 2 wheels. As see now what Bling's gonna do. As gonna go into a donut right there. Should have probably done that sooner. As now Bling lines up. Oh, gonna go for it for a third time now. Here we go. Oh, caught Crusher's tire right there. As saved it, landed beautifully. 1 wheel reverse wheelie and gonna go over right there. Finally ending the run. A lot of that, remember, did not count towards the score, but that run was crazy. As Bling had the benefit of just keeping the momentum up throughout the entire run. Didn't even need to floor into everything like the layered on trucks are going to do. And that could possibly give it the huge lead right there. What a run that was by Bling. Those 2, no, it was 3 saves actually, multiple saves actually. And you see right here the first one. Crooked hit off the van stack, then went on the sidewall and just bicycled out of it, keeping good control of the truck to get that save. And then right here, the first one tonight to go for the triple sideways, went over right here, got the bounce on top of the race lane, and saved it again, didn't even damage the body. And then, this isn't it, as got some nice air off the bus stack right here, avoid all the stuff right here, and then was right here, went for the semi-trailer, got clipped a little bit by top of it, nosedive down hard, and then start cartwheeling it off the side right here, and just got the momentum and smart enough to get in reverse in time to get the save. That was awesome. And then this to wrap up bonus time. Tried to go for it. Still didn't get right. No one's gotten it right yet, even though everyone in practice landed it perfectly. Hard land on the rear end. balanced it on the rear end for like a stoppie, and then got on two wheels, drove out of the sidewall, and then into a wheelie. My God, and then tried to like get another stop right there on two wheels, but the truck just wouldn't do it to wrap up bonus time. What a finish that was, but we're not done yet. We still got more highlights, as you can see. Went, landed right on the cars right there on the triple. That was nice. Almost started a nosedive right there. Got really lucky. And had a little bit of a slap with it right there. And then went for the wall again. And still couldn't quite get it. As landed, flat landed almost on the front end right there. And then saved in reverse. That was a nice save. Then tried it again. And this time got clipped by Crusher's tires a little bit. And right here, had to stop him on one wheel, tried to reverse out of it, and unfortunately just a bad bounce right there, just couldn't save it. Now here come the scores. It's a 32 in regulation, 3 bonus points. Bling is going to take the lead with a 35. Bling is our new leader with a 35, and I think this is the highest score Bling has ever got in MTWS history for itself. Wow, what a run by Bling as it's our new leader. With several trucks to go still. Oh my, all the trucks come up going to have their hands full now as Bling is our new leader as we continue on with freestyle. And now here comes Crazy Bull on the track, out very later than usually would be. Gonna go right for the triple! Some beautifully land right on the van, but Bus got sent off the side. Of course, last time we saw Crazy Bull freestyle, remember the 2020 championship, it ended up going for the backflip and landed in the protective area. And let's see what Crazy Bull can do. Oh, nice there off the side of the semi-trailer. Crazy Bull is well known more for being a racer than freestyler, but depending on the circumstances, Crazy Bull has put up several incredible freestyles and even won multiple freestyles before. So it's like up there as like one of the best racers that is occasionally a very good freestyler. See, off the bat with a strong donut too. Lines up for the bus stack, is now going to go for the cars. Now going to go for hit the side of the semi-trailer ramp. Going to go, not a good spot right there for the remains of the camper. Took a hard hit, looked like it to the wall halfway through regulation now. Nice air off the side of the bus stack and then into a slap wheelie. As now getting off the edge of the track almost, the line for triple. Oh, gonna go for the triple! Some huge air! And gonna clear it too! Nice! I think that might be the first time anyone tonight cleared it too, and looked like Crazy Bull got it! Over the van stack too, nice! Gonna have to pick up the pace, so take on that 35 by Bling. Uh-oh, nose diving, and got the slap wheelie on landing coming down. As now Crazy Bull gonna line up for the bus stack, as comes down, nose dives it with the wheelie into the side of the semi-trailer, as now lines up back. Here we go, back for the triple. Some huge air as the clock winds down. As, oh, trouble right there. Flipped. Oh, trouble right there. Trying to save reverse. And oh, no. Oh, didn't get anything into regulation. Bonus time, sadly. As that move counted towards regulation. Oh, that's unfortunate. Crazy Bull was putting up a good run, but the rebound after going for a triple from the crossthread cost in the end. Lost a horn too in the process, but that was still a great run nonetheless. But it's going to have a very unlikely chance to take over Bling's 35, but you never know what can happen. And that's the score to beat, 35 by Bling. I mean, you can get a perfect 40 in regulation, that would be enough, but that has not happened in MTWS history in a long, long time. You see, nice air here. We're cleared the triple, possibly the first one tonight to do so. And now going over the step up, and it got that beautiful slap and landed. And here we go. And you see right here where it went for this crossthread, the triple. Nice air. It had like a crooked sky wheelie when it came down, landed. Bad angle, and cartwheeled, and just got into a rut, and just wasn't going to be able to save it, unfortunately. Obviously, it tried to, you saw, but yeah, it was just not in a good spot right there for Crazy Bull. And it's run short as here come the scores, as it is just a 30 for Crazy Bull. Still up there, the really high score. You saw lost a horn, part of the buy in the process, but not enough to take on Bling, who is still our leader right now. Now here comes Blink. Now not Blink. Night Stalker. The last two freestyles he's competed in. He's put up some good runs. Of course, remember the infamous jump over the triple to start its freestyle in the 2019 Las Vegas event, where it ended up getting like what, second place with 39. Let's see, can Night Stalker put up another sick run again? It's lost a lot of momentum though from its 2020 championship, even though it's still a good run. As going over the step up into the side of the semi-trailer and goes for the racing lane. I mean, it's beaten that 35 before, it can do it again. As gonna go right for the crossfred, gonna jump over the vans into the cars, come down. As now, watch out for the van stack, almost tapped it. Now goes for the step up with the nosedive, coming down with the slap wheelie into the race lane, into the cars. As sliding out, going out for the bus stack. Some nice airs are halfway through the run, took a hard right there. Oh, here we go, side wallet, nice save into those cars. And then gonna go for the van stack sideways, how about that? Crawled over him, crushed him down. Ugh, hit the wall right there, that's not good. Alright, final 30 seconds of regulation for Night Stalker. Gonna go right for those cars, nosedived it. Alright, so now going into a donut right there. Oh, nice cyclone right there for the moment. As now goes for those cars. Nice air off it, nosedive it. And took a hard hit right there. One up, the flag is down too, the invisible flag. And went for the semi-trailer. Clock wind down, right for the van stack. Huge nosedive, as now gonna line up right for the van stack. Here we go, right for it. Huge air off it too, but gonna nosedive it. Took the hard hit, as we're now in bonus time, gonna hit the wall again. As now Night Stalker going back for the racing lane, gonna cross right over to the triple. Nice. First time anyone I think did from the racing lane, and now goes back. Gonna go. Oh, the triple crooked angle right there. Nice into the racing lane as well, into those cars off the side. As now lining up, going for, there we go, gonna go for it again, and gonna land it, and still going, the first corkscrew of the night, and on two wheels they're gonna go over, the first corkscrew of the night, and Night Stalker got it, the first, unless you want to count all the previous attempts before, that was the first corkscrew that Night Stalker just landed. That's what that obstacle is, a corkscrew wall designed to get corkscrews. But for some reason, no one was able to get it earlier, even though I practiced on it over and over and over and over again, and it landed every single time. But for some reason, this time, no one was able to get it until Night Stalker. That was nice. That's going to really boost its bonus time score, but I don't know. Will it be enough to take on that 35 by Bling? Is up in the air. Nice air off the semi-trailer. Man, I can't wait to see that again. You see right there, huge air off the van stack, almost nosedived into the wall like Outlaw did in the 2015 championship. Man, if Night Stalker didn't flip over so early after that corkscrew, might have had a chance maybe. Hey, see right here, went for the corkscrew and beautiful up in the air, flat landed it perfectly, but the rebound sent the truck on side and it just went over. That did not happen in practice though, so unfortunately Bling got Night Stalker got the unfortunate benefit of it, as the score is a 28 regulation plus 4 bonus points, and it's a 31 for Night Stalker. There'd probably be more boos in the crowd, but Night Stalker didn't really get to do too much in regulation, so they're not really complaining too much, but that was the highest bonus score so far at night. If it did more, maybe it would have had a chance, but it's only going to be a 31 so far for Night Stalker. And here comes Shatter, who's going to try to go for that double down probably. Here we go. Right for the triple. Huge crossfred sky wheelie right there. And it's going to take a hard hit right there. Oh, and trouble coming down and held on. That would suck for Shatter if it already went over on the first hit. Talking about announcing your presence, as Shatter's not really well known for freestyle. Oh, coming down. Fucking hit right there. Nice. Into another slap wheelie. Shatter off to a good start so far to try and get that double down. Shatter used to be like an all-star in MTWS when it came to racing and freestyle, but in 2015 focused more on racing. It didn't really help out as well, but the last few years it's gotten pick up its pace in freestyle, but watch out, almost went into Crusher, and of course by game logic it did grab Crusher, even though it was nowhere close to it, into the side of the bus stack and the cars right there. Now going to go into the step up, coming down, as slides out all with 2 wheels. Now lines up right for the double, triple, some huge air off of it. Takes a hard bounce. Oh, being trouble and crazy ball and saved it again. Oh, and got a stoppie of it too. Nice. One of the, not the first stoppie in MTWS, but first one tonight really. I mean, in ROR, that was nice. Going out for a sideways hit of the Van stack. Man, if Shatter can keep this up, this is going to be one hell of a run for the lead. And now going for the bus stack, going to corkscrew me sideways a little bit. Ooh, hard hit on 2 wheels, rebound 2. As Shatter's still going, but watch out for the extra track. Started to lift up right there. Here we go, line up right for the cross Fred. Some nice sky wheelie right there. Jumps to, oh, lands on the cars right there. As the clock wind down for regulation, sliding out. Now going right for those cars. And then going to go into the bus deck. Ooh, oh, got caught a little bit by the van coming down. 2 wheels right there. Into a nice save right there. As we're now in bonus time for Shatter. Here we go. Line up for the corkscrew wall. As going to go for it. Oh, my God. Overshot. And, oh, my God. Took a violent hit on the hood. That is going to end the run right there. With so much time left in bonus time. That sucks, too. It only did one thing in bonus time, and that's going to hurt, too. Oh, man. Shatter put up one hell of a run, but I don't know, that only hitting bonus time, that is going to cost it probably its chance to get the double down. Man, it was definitely going for it. That was like Shatter's best freestyle in years. Shatter has not won freestyle since, I believe, in 2014. That's how long it's been since Shatter. And man, Shatter was putting up one hell of a run right here. Look at this save right here. Something that crazy boy wish you could have gotten earlier. So many saves out there. And then got into a stoppie too. Nice as well. The first stoppie in MTWS history, I believe, on ROR, at least successfully like that. It wasn't the first stoppie though. Prowler got in 2019 Baltimore, as nice air coming down right there, and then tried to go for the corkscrew, but bad angle, overshot, rotated violently in the air, and then pulled the Hot Wheels in World Finals 13, but land more on the hood that time. Saved it though, but that was going to end the run, unfortunately. So here come the scores, as it's a 30 in regulation, 2 bonus points. Shatter's only going to get a 32, as the crowd is definitely booing with that. They thought that should have been way higher than that. Yeah, that was way too low for regulation at least. If anything, maybe too high in bonus time as well. That should have definitely contended for the lead, despite falling short in bonus time. But it's only going to be a 32 for Shatter, no double down tonight. As we're down to our final 5 trucks, and Blink still leads with a 35. Will it hold on for the lead, or will the 5 other trucks get it? As we continue on with the last leg of freestyle.
With a jagged edge, it'll stab you in the head, whether you're a fag or les, not a homo sex, or mad for a trans vest, pants or dress, hate fags, the answer's yes.
Here comes Blood Rage on the track, as it goes almost into the cars, to now line up right for the racing lanes. Some nice air nose dive out like Tom Mintz used to do a lot, as almost hit Crusher. Disappointed it didn't make it far in racing after getting another one qualifier, so let's see. Ooh, that was a bad hard hit right there. Blood Rage, though, hasn't won freestyle since Atlanta back on September 11th, 2011, almost 10 years ago. So it's been a long time since Blood Rage won freestyle. Can it do it tonight, though? Has some nice air. Ooh, hit the van really hard right there. Crawling over with the wheelie, going off the side of the triple, as getting close to the edge of the track. As now Blood Rage going right for those cars. Some nice air off of it, and going to combo it into the semi-trailer. One wheel wheelie going down too. That was nice. Backing up. That's going to hurt. Alright, we're now halfway through the run as going over the cars. Oh, 2 wheels into the wall. As hits it once again. So let's see now as Blood Rage going into a donut right there. Off to a really good run so far for Blood Rage. We're going to need a lot more of that to take on that 35 by Bling. As goes over the race lane from the cross rather of the triple. Alright, so now going into another donut right now. As almost off the edge of the track again. Here we go, we're going to go up the semi-trailer, kind of crooked angle, nosedive, then whip a wheelie. Then going to go into the triple as jumps over the car, the van stack. As you see now, Blood Rage sliding out right here. Oh, going to go for it. Here we go, sideways again like a corkscrew backflip of it. Oh, trouble, and gonna save it. Nice combo right there. First one tonight to do it. That's going to help us. We're now with bonus time. Nice move there by Blood Rage to go for the first backflip of the night. Off the triple off the side. Here we go, gonna go up the bus deck. Nice sky wheelie coming out right there. Oh, on 2 wheels right there. Trying to sidewalk it. Oh, over already. Oh, only got, like, what, 1 hit maybe in bonus time? That's gonna suck. Man, that was really weird. Like, went off the side to like a sidewall and then just flipped over right there. As that was honestly one of Blood Rage's best freestyles in terms of wow moments in a while, but no idea if it's going to be enough to take on that 35 by Bling, because that was a really high number to beat me put up there. As we just take a look at these highlights, and of course we got the backflip coming up right here. The first one to land the backflip tonight, although it was more like a corkscrew too, as you see right here. So now that Blood Rage died, you know there's going to be other trucks that are going to try and do that. And that could really help them catch up with Bling. And you see right here, went for the bus stack, got caught a little bit coming down, went on two wheels right there, falls on the sidewall, but overshot a little bit, drive that to it, and just went over, unfortunately. So here come the scores for Blood Rage. It's a 27 regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's only a 29 for Blood Rage. Wow. A little low, don't you think? Especially with that backflip, too, it added in. Very low, unfortunately, for Blood Rage, as Bling still leads. And not only that, we're bringing out a new bonus obstacle as we're bringing out the tanker with some vans where that one car stack was near the triple. So we'll see some nice air off of it and more beautiful crushing as the final obstacle for tonight. As we got down to our final 4 trucks, will Bling hold on for the win or will someone else get the win? As we continue on. Here comes High Flying on the track. In just its second event, it is coming out very late in this field. Oh, almost got on 2 wheels to start the clock. Last time we saw High Flying making its debut in the 2020 championship, where it put up a 31 the first truck out and led for a really long time. Ended up finishing 8th place. Let's see how it does tonight. Going to go right for the semi-trailer to get some nice air to get things started. As now going to line up, starting to lift up a little bit, taking a turn nice and slow. That's a lot of time wasting. Huge air off the bus stack! As going to combo it into the semi-trailer. Alright, now lines up, hits the side of the van stack. Now going for that van stack right here. That's going to go right for it, some big air! Man, High Flying off the solid start. Oh, on 2 wheels, saved it. As now lines up right for the racing lane. Oh my god, big air once again off of it. Man, High Flying just hitting everything with full throttle so far. Here we go, now lined up right for the step up. As now goes in for the rate the cars. Uh-oh, nosedived it. Comes down, held on though, got close to the crusher once again. Already past the halfway mark. As going to now line up right for the bus stack. Some more big air off it. And going to almost hit the cars right there in the camper. As now going for the van stack. Nice air off of it. As starting to get on 2 wheels again. And here we go for the brand new obstacle, that tanker. Some nice air off of it. And Bling might be getting a little bit nervous. As going to go up the other one. As took a hard hit. Now let's see. Gonna line up into a donut. Nope. Oh boy! High Flying! Gonna go for the corkscrew wall! And gonna get it! Asukoi! Got the back, the corkscrew, and still going! The crowd is going nuts as High Flying gonna smash through the trailer right there as we're now in bonus time. Now goes and lines up for the step up. Some nice air. I think I clipped a little bit by the trailer, but still going! Up and over the bus stack! Nice air so far. And gonna continue on as start to lift up again. Lines up for the triple, looks like. Yep, here we go for the triple. Some big air off it. Live up to its name. Nosedive it. Oh, in trouble. Going over. Lands on the rear end. And gonna save it again. Nice. Only 3 seconds left. Gonna reverse it to the semi-trailer. Got caught by the semi and gonna go over as time expired. Just filled the run in time. What a run that was by High Flying. What a finish. Land the first one tonight to land a corkscrew perfectly and kept going. Nice! Everyone else that tried earlier flipped over or failed massively on. And here High Flying goes out there, lands it, and keeps on going for the run. Oh my, Bling better be worried because that run was crazy. Look at air off the tank, and here we go with the corkscrew as it was perfectly landed right there. Look at that. Beautiful corkscrew. Flat lands it, didn't over-rotate or anything, and still kept going. And then for the triple right here, hit the cars, nosedived it, and of course, went to that angle, and there was no way to save it, at least for that moment. Went over, took a violent hit on the roof in the rear end right there, but managed to get the save. But now the moment of truth. Here come the scores. Will it be enough? As it is a 33 regulation, 3 bonus points! High Flying does it with a 36! High Flying will just edge out Bling with a 36! High Flying is the new leader with a 36 with 3 trucks remaining. And oh my god, I can't believe High Flying did this! It's 2 freestyles, it's gotten 31 or better! And it doubled, and it one-upped its freestyle in the 2020 championship by landing a 36 here tonight. Unbelievable! Now, High Flying is in the driver's seat. Could it get its first freestyle win? But before we know for sure, we have 3 more trucks to continue on with. So let's continue on with freestyle with High Flying, our new leader, with a 36.
I'm at war with the world and they try to pull me into the dark. I struggle to find.
And now here comes Shadowrun on the track. As last time we saw Shadowrun put up that incredible run in the 2020 championship. Remember we had that like corkscrew like backflip land on top of Crazy Bull and saved it. Couldn't win though. Has got some nice air off the triple to land on the cars. Let's see, could Shadowrun get its first freestyle? Well, that's first freestyle win, but its first freestyle win in a while. As now it's got to beat a almost rookie too in High Flying. Is going to now go right for the bus sack. So far, Shadowrun hitting one thing after another with a lot of momentum, off to a good start. As now lines up right for the racing lane, into the side of that tanker stack. As goes now for the semi-trailer. Nice air off it. Oh, on 2 wheels coming down, took a hard hit. It's going to go right for the cars. And now, halfway through the run, almost hits the wall, almost went off the edge right there. Now going to go back for the triple. Some nice air with the nosedive, and going to clear the triple too. As, ooh, hit the tanker really hard right there. And now backs off of it, going out for the van stack, off the side on 2 wheels in midair. And starting to lift up once again. And now, here we go. Go line up for the corkscrew. As, oh, the shocks right there in the front got extended hard. It's going to go over right there. In trouble, into the wall. Driving out of it, in trouble right there. But no, not going to be able to save it, unfortunately. Only left 15 seconds on the clock. I have literally no idea what happened to Shadowrun shocks right there when it went for the corkscrew. Like, the one side shocks, like, completely just collapsed on itself when you saw the the corkscrew. And honestly, I think that might have screwed up the corkscrew. Oh man, we can't wait to see it again because that ruined it. That was a good run right there. High Flying was awesome, but it still didn't like the full throttle like Shadowrun was doing earlier. So if someone can get that kind of momentum like Shadowrun did, along with all the crazy stuff, they could probably easily get the win. Let's see right here. Look at the shocks, and you see right there. Look at the axles like completely collapsed on that side. I have no idea what happened, and honestly, I think that's what cost Shadowrun that run right there when it did that, because the truck just did not rebounded goodly from that hit. It was just a disaster after that. Flipped too early in regulation, and here come the scores, as it's just a 30 for Shadowrun. That is unfortunate. It was put up such a good run right there. I mean, it got a 30 right then and there. I'm sure it could have gotten within the 33 range in regulation. Maybe get 3 or more bonus points that could maybe tied or taken the lead, but unfortunately that's not the case for Shadowrun.
You're a hurricane, a story to tell, the roar of a lion, looking to raise hell. Yeah!
And now comes the former freestyle king and 2-time freestyle runner-up, Crazy, who is looking forward to do well tonight and hopefully win freestyle. Hasn't won freestyle since Baltimore back in August 26, 2019. Would love to win again. They'll have to knock off a truck in only its second event too, High Flying. Crazy, disappointed how it freestyled in the 2020 championship when it went over so soon. We'll see how it does here. Gonna go line a break for the crossthread to get things started. Now I'm really curious to see how these trucks that hit everything at full throttle are gonna do, because we saw earlier some of the trucks did really good, some really struggled. As some nice air by Crazy gonna go into the step up. See how it handles all these jumps and all that. As into the wall right there. And then gonna go line up for the cars right here. Some nice air off. They're gonna combo it into the bus stack coming down. As sliding out and into a donut right there. Now goes for the triple. As right forward, some big air, but watch out, gonna land on the cars. Ooh, got caught by the cars too. Might have actually helped it too in the end. Now lines up for the tanker. Once again, huge air off of it. But you said you can't get big air off of cars according to Feldbot. Uh-oh, crooked hit into the wall right there. Is in trouble. Crazy off to a good run so far. And is going to line up for the crossfed. Just hitting one thing after another. Got close to the triple right there. Going into the tanker's van stack. Hit the side of it. Good run so far by Crazy as now goes for the step up. Nice air off of it. Couldn't get a slap. We're going to go right for the cars. Over the triple. Now maybe line up. No, not going to go for the corkscrew, okay? Going to go line up for the bus stack right there. Some huge air off of it. And it's going to land. Oh, it's the cars right there. No. Going over. The bad rebound on the cars. Send it over violently into the wall. Had 10 seconds left in regulation. Oh my, that is unfortunate right there for Crazy. As it was putting up a run right there. Just hit one, look at that, just hit one thing after another at full throttle like it usually does. What an awesome run it was, but flipped with 10 seconds left in regulation. That's going to hurt. But hitting the cars right there and getting caught by him might have actually saved it from maybe like front flipping or something like that. I mean, look at the air too off the tanker. That's off of cars too, remember that. Man, just an awesome run right there. Got caught a little bit right there. Held on then, of course, right here. Went for the bus deck. Huge crossfed. Landed on the car right there. Got yanked, shoved backwards by it, and went over. And here are the scores, as it's just a 30 for Crazy. Unfortunately, flipped too soon, but hey, Crazy actually looks kind of cool without its spoiler too. But it's now come down to this. Just one truck left from High Flying to win its first freestyle win. But it'll have to go up against a former two-time freestyle champion and a truck that's mad that it did not win racing earlier and is going to want some revenge on this track. And here we go. Let's give it up for Outlaw, the final freestyler of the night. And now here comes Outlaw to wrap up freestyle. Outlaw, disappointed that it couldn't win race tonight when it was so close to doing so, is going to take revenge on this track. Well, Denver, as all 2 wheels I saved. Luckily didn't start the clock, it was close to though. Here we go to wrap up freestyle as Outlaw is starting now. Going for the triple with some huge air. And going to clear it too, nice. Outlaw might have been here back in 2009. Oh, in trouble, nice save. And back here in 2021, let's see what it can do. Nice air off the cars, as going wide right there. So now line up right for the triple. As here we go, off the side of it. Gonna land on the cars coming down. As now gonna go into the van stack. Nice air. So far he's hitting one thing after another like Crazy did. Over the semi-trailer. And then gonna combo it up into those cars. Again, nice air off them too. As now going to go line back up for the triple. Going for it for the third time now. Here we go. Right for it. And going to land right on the cars again with a nosedive almost into the tanker. As slides out. Now going to line up right for... Oh, nice air off the tanker right there. Past the halfway mark. Now goes for the bus stack. As nice sky wheelie over it. As now lines up for the cars. Nope, going to go right for the race lane. And going to cross-thread over the tanker there. Nice. Haven't seen that in a while. As watch out for the wall, gonna hit it. As now gonna line up. Here we go for another corkscrew to the other side. Crossfred, some big air off of it. As the clock wind down for regulation. Outlaw going into a donut. Had to stop though. As here we go for the corkscrew. Didn't go as planned, but I'm gonna save it still nonetheless. Reverse dive on 2 wheels and into another 2-wheel wheelie right there. Nice. As here we go. Oh, gonna go for the backflip right there. Oh, hit a little too hard, and oh, that was just going over. Wait, has a shot to save it, but no, not going to be able to save it. Flip before going into bonus time. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, man, that run was insane. I don't know. Will it be enough? to maybe tie? It's going to be close because Outlaw did all the momentum and shit that High Flying did not do, but what's going to cost in the end is it didn't get into bonus time. Everything it did was all for regulation. Oh man, that run though was sick, that what Outlaw did. I cannot wait to see the scores. It's going to be close. Outlaw disappointed I flipped so early, but tried to go for the backflip since Blood Rage, remember, was the only other one to do that. And I think Outlaw just hit a little bit too hard just to try and get it in time before bonus time came up. And that's going to cost it in the end. As we take a look at this highlight right here, where it went for the corkscrew and did not go as planned, like all the other trucks earlier. Hit it at an angle, reversed out of it on 2 wheels, and then hit the brakes, put it in drive, got on 2 wheels, into a 1-wheel wheelie right there, as you see, and then lined up right for the camper right there, the bus right there just in time, but yeah, it looked like it honestly just hit it too hard, and just went up the side right here. But now the moment of truth. Here come the scores! And it's just a 34! 34 for Outlaw, as that'll put 3rd place tonight, falling so short of the win, which we know it could have done if it could have put up a bonus time score. So with that, High Flying has won its first ever freestyle here in Denver with a 36, just edging out Bling, edging out Outlaw, edging out Crazy Crusher. Oh my god, so many trucks it edged out right there, as High Flying has gotten its first win. I can't believe it took this quickly. This is just its 2nd event too. Outside of the trucks in 2010, I believe this is the fastest a rookie truck has ever won a win in anything. And I just looked it up. This is the quickest a rookie truck has won its first event since Topsy Turvy won racing in Arlington back on September 16th, 2012 in its 2nd event. Wow. Nice going there for High Flying, tying the record that's been set a couple times over the years, but the only way anyone's going to be able to break it is if they win in their very first event, which, I mean, High Flying came pretty close to doing that before in the championship where it finished 8th in freestyle. And of course, remember, like Crush and Run almost did that in 2011 in racing Orlando. Nitro came close in 2010. Houston when it debuted. So it came close before, but hasn't been enough yet. But congratulations to High Flying for its first ever freestyle win, its first ever win overall in just its 2nd event. But Denver, we're not done yet. We didn't do one for Foxborough, but we are going to do one here, as it's now time for an encore to wrap up our return to Denver. As we got not 1, not 2, but 3 trucks to encore tonight. I hope you're all looking forward to it, because 2 trucks are updates and brand new trucks that were made specifically for this event. So, are you ready, Denver? So, to get started, as we all know, Denver, the Mile High City, has one team that they love the most, the Denver Broncos, the 3-time NFL champions, of course, 1997, 1998, and 2015, which they didn't get when we were last here in 2009. Well, I figured, for our return after almost 12 years, I'd celebrate that occasion by bringing out a brand new Broncos themed truck. Denver, say hello to the Bucket Bronco! As it is a Tacoma body, it's fresh and repainted, as it's gonna show off to the crowd with some beautiful cyclones that Destroyer wishes it could have gotten out there tonight. Beautifully swung that around to the Denver crowd. Oh man, the orange Crush colors out there, the blue and the orange, showing off the years of when they won their Super Bowls. And now here we go for some more donuts on the track. Look at those cyclones out there, starting to lift up a lot right there, as still going before coming to a stop. Alright, here we go, up the bus stack with some nice air. See now, Bucking Bronco, getting close to the wall right there. As we're going to line up for the crossbred. As here we go with some nice air off of it. As we now line up right for the step up. See, fucking Bronco gonna slide out now for the semi-trailer into the side of the step-up almost. Let's come down now right for the racing lane. Some nice air off of it. Took a hard hit. As slides around. Going back for the bus stack. Some nice air off it. Wave those Bronco fans high, Broncos fans. Here we go now. Right for the semi-trailer. That's going to crawl up and over. Oh, got a car right there. Ed's going to go over right there. But oh, has a shot to save it right there. Has got it, but oh, no overshot ain't going to go over. Oh, had the save right there multiple times, but of course it overshot right there. As we just take a look at the highlights. Yeah, that donut right there was just absolutely sick. Unfortunately for Bucking Bronco, went over way too early in its encore. It didn't even last the whole 2 minutes like they get in real life, you know, in the event earlier. But it tried its best. So give it up, Broncos fans, for the Bucking Bronco. As you see it right here, nosedive, got caught by the trailer and just went over. Has shot right here to save it, but I don't know what happened. As you see the save right there, hit the brakes just right, but the truck just continued to over-rotate and went over. But once again, give it up, Broncos fans, for the Bucking Bronco, which will hopefully be on simmonsters.com very soon. But we are not done yet, as we got more trucks for the encore. As this is a former MTWS truck that retired back in 2017. It competed back in 2015 and was one of the very good rookies that year, and actually won a couple freestyles that year, and made it to this Final Four in the 2015 Racing Championship, its last event ever competed in. And one of the MTWS's biggest fans, Carno, actually tried to remake it a few months ago. He showed it to me and I thought it was bad, so I had to remake it from scratch based upon how it was. And it's finally done. So, MTWS fans, are you ready to welcome back a truck that hasn't competed since 2015? But before we can bring it out, we have to bring up its motto before it would come out for freestyle. So fans, are you tired of Feld's bullshit? I know you are, and I am too. And that's why we will save Monster Jam! And welcome back, Monster Jam! From retirement, Denver! From 2015, Monster Jam is happy to be back here! And it's gonna go over the triple! Some nice air off the bus! As its first freestyle since the 2015 Runners-Up Cup almost 6 years ago. As around the semi-trailer, as now lines up right for the bus step up. Then go for the cars right there. Nice air off it once again. Oh man, it is so nice to see this truck again. Give it up, Denver! More Monster Jam! Some big air gonna land right on the cars. Oh, here we go! Gonna front flip it! Hit the side of the van right there and saved it! Beautiful save! And it's gonna go up the van stack, coming down with a wheelie. Oh man, the damage it took from that front flip. As now, gonna line up. Bolt was gonna go for the Bolt's gonna go for the corkscrew wall. Here we go, right for that bus stack. Be careful not to end up like crazy. Got some big air, gonna bounce into those cars that caught crazy earlier. As Monster Jam now gonna line up right back for the bus stack. Some nice air off of it. As comes down. And now slides out to now line up right for the cars. As some nice air off it. But you can't get big air off of cars, everyone says, remember? What was that then? As Crooked hit off the van stack. Now lines up, here we go, back for the triple. More big air from Monster Jam. Beautiful air once again. Comes down, takes the hard hit. As, watch out, going off the edge of the track almost. And now going for the van stack, hits the side of the triple. Gonna go over the van, gonna cross right over onto the triple over those cars. And now lining up right for the back for the triple. Yep, here we go. Gonna cross right again over the racing lane. Huge air on 2 wheels on landing. As you gotta watch out for Crusher right there. As now going to line up right for the bus stack. Some big air once again. As takes the hard hit into the side of the step up. And now going to go line up right back for the step up. No, semi-trailer. Nose dives it. Comes down with the wheelie. Going to go, uh-oh, in trouble right there. And got the save. As Monster Jam continues on. Here we go. Line up for the corkscrew. Here we go. Right for it. And got it all overshot right there. And oh my. Hard hit into the side of the truck like Hot Wheels in World Finals 13, as that's going to end the run short right there. What a run by Monster Jam. Its first freestyle since the 2015 championship. You see right there, violently like front flipped into the van as it got the save right there off of it. Man, it's nice to see this truck back out there. And of course, just like on the tailgate says, fuck you, Fel. And for anyone that's watching, you cannot tell me with a straight face that Monster Jam is better than this. It is not. And if you think it is, you're fucking retarded. That's all there is to it. MTWS stuff is much better than Monster Jam at this point, and you're delusional to think otherwise. As you see the big air that Monster Jam just got out there, beautifully crushed more stuff, and then go for the corkscrew, which unfortunately overshot and finally rotated on its lid right there, as that was an incredible run by. As you see more highlights from this, all the better highlights than anything Monster Jam has done in several years. And then we went for the side of the bus stack in that stack of cars. Got in trouble right there, but managed to get the save before wrapping up with the corkscrew hit. Just a bad angle it went at, and just like Hot Wheels and World Finals 13 just land violently on the side of the roof to wrap up the run. But hey, MTWS fans, give a big thank you round of applause for Monster Jam coming back to MTWS for an encore. And of course, you got to thank Carno for trying to remake the truck, even though it was pretty bad, to say the least. I had to remake the whole paint and all that from scratch. But we are not done yet, MTWS fans, as we still got one more truck to come out to satisfy your entertainment. And that is, of course, the MTWS truck. As, of course, as customary, gonna go right for the donut, as MTW has always been doing the last several years, coming up for an encore for the events. As did for every single event now, except for 2016 Louisville, and of course just recently Foxborough earlier tonight, as MTWS was out here in Denver, gonna get right for that, as gonna go right for the triple, and gonna land right on the cars and a nosedive right there. As it's nice to see MTWS out here, going right up and over the tanker, as now going to line up right for the racing lane with a little bit of a nosedive. As going to now line up right for the crossbred. Some nice air off of it, coming down with the wheelie. Now goes over, oh, hit the side of the camper, the trailer right there, but still held on. Speaking of camper, going to go for the remains of it. And now we'll go into a, nope, gonna go right for the bus stack, and gonna go up and over with some nice air and nosedive it. Now gonna go up and over the step up, got caught a little bit by something, over the van stack, coming down off that side. Alright, MTWS now lines up right for the cork, spin across, Fred, almost some nice air off the triple, beautiful nosedive as well. Watch out for Crusher, got really close to it. Here we go right for those cars, some nice air off of it, and it's going to go into the step up. Now going to go line up. Oh, going to go for a, there we go, semi-trailer sideways. First time anyone did that really, and did not quite go as planned. Uh-oh, got stuck on the semi-trailer before coming down, and then got into a slap wheelie. Nice slap wheelie right there by MTWS. Now going to go up and over the bus stack, some nice air right there. It takes a hard landing. Here we go, now up and over the tanker, took a hard hit on two wheels. Alright, as now gonna line up right for the bus stack, the van stack, is gonna try and cross right over, but didn't do so. And now, still lines up, back for the bus stack. And nice air off it. And now, sliding out, here we go, into another donut, but you gotta stop with the bus, the triple coming up. As gonna now go into the side of that stack. As maybe lining up for triple, as kind of stop, or maybe, nope, here we go, going live for the crossbred section. Here we go, MTWS fans, going right for it, with the nosedive, comes down into the side of the hill. hits the side of the step up. And then, got caught a little bit going off the side of the van stack, coming down it. And now backs up into the side of the step up. Now going to go right for the triple. And just jumped the van. And see now, coming to a crawl, maybe line up. Oh yeah, here we go. Line up with a corkscrew. Here we go, MTWS fans. As MTWS is going for it. Almost full throttle into it. Oh boy, what a landing. Didn't work as planned, but still landed flat landed. And still going. And now going for the car with the nosedive. Now going to go up the step up. As now going to slide out. As now going to go right for the bus stack. Some nice air off of it. As going to take a little bit of a hard hit. Oh, careful right there. Almost started to go over. Alright, so now going to go right for the crossfire of the bus stack. Some nice air off it. Ooh, took a little hard hit. Going to almost avoid the cars pretty much right there. Here we go. Line up for the step up. Almost into the side of the trailer. Let's see now. MTWS. Flying out. Oh, here we gotta go! The bus stack sideways! And it could not get over right there and saved it right first. Well, lucky save right there. That was a disaster. Sucks that one car didn't really get crushed though in this night. As still going on into the side of the the van stack. Here we go. Right back for the triple. Some more big air and gonna land on the hill coming down. Alright, here we go. Right back for the corkscrew. And got it right there. Beautiful landing right there. But oh, took a hard hit and gonna go over. Might be able to save it, but no. Oh, he still has a chance, but no. There you go. Finally gonna go over. God, that run lasted like what? 4 minutes or so? That was insane by MTWS. Nice air, of course, landed on the cars coming down, which was awesome. Because that's what you're supposed to do with big air. Crushed up on landing. As what an encore MTWS put up there. That was absolutely incredible. As have the highlights keep coming in. As this will be it for Denver as we're wrapping it up with all these beautiful highlights right here. And that was a nice run. Hopefully one day soon, MTWS could compete again. It has competed since Houston 2018, almost 3 years ago. It actually was going to compete in one of these events when I originally had them planned, but ended up not happening. So as we continue on with more highlights from MTWS, had moments where it slowed down a lot in its run, had a lot of moments where it went big though too at the same time. Went for the corkscrew a couple times, up and over the tanker. Went for the bus stack sideways. The first one tonight that did that, it just didn't work out as planned. So that ramp was really steep. It didn't even touch the car whatsoever too, which kind of sucked. As just keep seeing more highlights come in. MTWS probably had some of the most highlights anyone had on that track out there. That was just crazy. There's the first corkscrew attempt, and it just didn't really work out as planned. And then, of course, right here, we went for the bus sideways. Somehow did not even hit that car coming down, which I find amazing how it didn't even touch it. Came close to it. Nice air off the triple, but couldn't clearly see hit the hill right there coming down. Hit the car 2 for 1 flattened. And then to wrap it up, went for the corkscrew. And landed perfectly, but like other trucks earlier, hard rebound and went over. Tried to save it. And you saw it got traction right there. Then it quickly put it in reverse to try and get the save, but just got a bad landing right there, and over it goes. And of course, that, MTWS fans, will wrap up Denver. What an exciting event it was for MTWS's return to Denver. What an exciting event it was. Much better, of course, than the arena back in 2009. But the event has finally come to an end. As exciting it was, it said it had to come to an end as we begin to wrap up this event. So we start with the recap of the event, I mean to say, by taking a look at the qualifying results. Of course, Blood Rage, number 1 qualifier with a 23.036. It was still surprising. Night Stalker got second with a 23.137. Crusher 23.239. Daisy Chain 23.370. Outlaw 23.401. Madness 23.656. Crazy 23.5815. Crush and Run 23.958, Venom 24.082, and Bling 24.15. And then the second half of the bracket was Destroyer with 24.241, Stinger 24.318, Reckless Intent 24.332, Shadowrun 24.698, Prowler 25 seconds exact, Crazy Bull 27.258, High Flying 27.760, Topsy Turvy 29.088, Shatter 29.101, and then finally Bone Crusher last place with 23.177. Alright, then we take a look at the results from the racing as we had Reckless Intent beating Bone Crusher, then Crazy Bull beating High Flying, then Shatter beating Prowler, and then Shadowrun beating Topsy Turvy. Then in round 2 we had Blood Rage beating Reckless Intent, Crush and Run beating Venom, Outlaw beating Stinger, Crazy Bull beating High Flying, Crusher beating Shatter beating Crusher, Destroyer beating Madness, Bling beating Crazy, and Night Stalker beating Shadowrun. Then in the quarterfinals we had Crush and Run beating Blood Rage, Outlaw beating Crazy Bull, Shatter beating Destroyer, and Bling beating Night Stalker beating Bling. Then in the semifinals we had Outlaw beating Crush and Run, and then Shatter beating Night Stalker. Then in the finals, Shatter beats Outlaw to win its first race event since the 2015 Runners-Up Cup. And then we of course wrap it up with the freestyle results as High Flying got its first freestyle win with a 36. And how about that too? Runner-up was Bling with a 35. Hasn't had that high score ever, and how nice it had its best run in a long time. With Outlaw being 3rd place with a 34. Crusher 4th place with a 33. How about that? Came out so early it was 4th place at the end of the night. Shatter tried to get the double down but only got a 32. Daisy Chain with a 31. Destroyer with a 31. Night Stalker with a 31. Crazy Bull 30, and then Shadowrun 30. And then the second half of the bracket, you had Crazy with a 30, Bone Crusher with a 29, Madness with a 29, Blood Rage with a 29, Reckless Intent with a 26, Crush and Run with 26, Topsy Turvy 24, Venom 21, Prowler 17, and last place Stinger with a 10. And with that, fans, we are now going to wrap up this event, and I hope you enjoyed it. Our return to Denver after 4,375 days. Our first time here since September 13th, 2009. And of course, we were just in Foxborough several hours ago for our first time there since September 6th, 2015. What an incredible night it was for MTWS's debut on Rigs of Rods. First in time we had 4 events in one night since December 27th, 2015. And one night it was. First, we gotta go back to Foxborough. Congratulations, Mad Dog, for getting the #1 qualifier, even though it went one and done. And then you gotta give big thanks, congrats to Impala for Double Down. That was absolutely incredible when it did that. And then, of course, we wrap up tonight in Denver. Congratulations, Blood Rage for #1 qualifier. Congratulations, Shatter for win racing. And, of course, congratulates High Flying for its first ever win. Well, I hope, MTWS fans, I hope you are all happy with MTWS's debut on Rigs of Rods and our return to Foxborough and Denver. I cannot wait to see what 2022 will bring us. So, see you guys next year for any future MTWS events. And I actually been thinking I might have something big planned possibly for next year. I have no idea if I'm going to do it or not, but get ready because it might be something big. And it's going to be awesome if it's able to be done. It's been a long time since we've done something like this, and I hope it maybe works, but we'll have to see in the future. So see you guys in 2022, and one more time, enjoy MTWS 2021, Foxborough and Denver, as the trucks will now soon, or should be by now, be on Sim Monster to download, and of course you can go download Buckin' Bronco as well, and maybe I'll upload Monster Jam hopefully soon. So, see you guys next time, and thank you for watching MTWS 2021, Foxborough and Denver.